What up? What up? What up? What's going on? It's your boy Maas Apeal, and it's Thursday night at 9 o'clock. I thank you all for coming to mess with your boy tonight on the Off the Rail show. And if y'all wondering what the Off the Rail show is, I'm gonna talk about everything that's been going on that I do not like. I'm not gonna be on here too long tonight because for some reason I keep going up against LeBron. It's not gonna work. I haven't been getting any views since the finals started. So I'm probably gonna be on here about 15 or 20 minutes, depending on if anybody comes in here. But yeah, this might be a 5 or 10 minute show, as a matter of fact. Because I got some things to talk about, but ain't no use to talk about them if ain't nobody watching. I'll mess around and just give commentary of the basketball game. But my last show with my guy, Your Weekend Gardener, was a good show. We talked about a lot of different things, as we usually do. And I don't know if we ever come to a consensus when we have our conversations on here. So I don't know, you all will have to tell us who won the debate. I don't even really know if it was a debate. It was just a meeting of the minds. But yeah, it's Thursday night. But back to the Off the Rail show. I was just sitting around thinking about everything that's been going on that's really been getting on my nerves. And I came up with a list of about 13 or 14 things that have really irked me, for a better word to use. And one of the things that has really been irking me is gullible people. What happened to people thinking before they do things? I mean, people have no remorse on what they do. They don't care what they do. People just jump to whatever emotional display they want to put out there for the most menial of things. And it just really trips me out. Ja Morant, man, just signed a $230 million contract, and he wants to show guns to the point where now gangbangers have jumped on, and now they want to talk to him. You know what that means. They're gonna try to extort him. They're gonna get some money from him because he's been throwing up gang signs. Sorry, but yeah. I mean, to have all the talent in the world and to have the world at your hands and to want to be a thug is beyond me. If I had $230 million, I wouldn't be trying to walk around with guns. If anything, I would have a bodyguard and he would carry the guns. But I just don't understand it. What is this? But that all goes back to what is considered masculine. And right now, what's considered masculine is to walk around with guns and to walk around with your pants. That's another thing that irks me. Dudes walking around with their pants sagging. All this culture ties into one another. Gang culture, gun culture, walk around showing your ass culture. But yeah, people are so gullible. to just followers. Just people are just followers. There are no leaders, and followers are following followers. And it irks me that you can be so young, black, and gifted and just throw it all away because you want to be on Instagram showing guns. I mean, you don't need John Morant, you don't need to show guns to get followers, man. I'm pretty sure you have a whole lot. I don't follow you, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. And another thing that irks me is I'm a small YouTuber. At the most, I probably have about 9 or 10 people that watch my show. Why would a big YouTuber want to steal anything that I'm doing? I'm not going to say names, but it's just funny. Me and the Weekend Gardener have less than 700 subscribers between the two of us, and we have YouTubers that are larger than us that come watch our content and use our content, not blatantly use our content, take our talking points, everything. So it irks me, but I want to know what people in the chat think, because it's just crazy. But I guess, copying someone is I guess they say it's the best form of flattery is for someone to copy what you do. But man, at least you could give a little YouTuber some props so we can grow our channel. I mean, man. But hey, Miss 702, what's going on? What's going on with you, man? Hey, Miss 702. Yeah, I don't even have 300 follow. I don't have 300 subscribers, and I got people that's stealing our content. But I don't know if it's stealing. I guess because it's in a public space. People feel like they can take your content and what you talked about and make it better, or take it to a larger audience. But if you do that, at least give us some props. Can't get no props. So yeah, that's another one of the things that's been irking me these last 2 weeks. Yeah, and I'm just about to go off the rails about all this bullshit that's been going on. And another thing that has been irking me is these ladies that are saying that because a man has choices or because a man has a preference, he's being a narcissist. How can a man be a narcissist because he chooses not to deal with you? Miss 702, can you explain it to me? How can a man be a narcissist if he has the choice for what kind of woman he wants to chill with? Yeah, man. If you're a big YouTuber and you, man, at least reach back. Say, man, these guys talked about these guys had some comment. These guys had some topics that I really enjoyed. And I even commented on their live. And then I took all their talking points and used all our talking points for your show. And don't even give us props. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. But yeah, how can a man be a narcissist because of his choice, his preference, and who he wants to date? That's like them trans people saying that a man not wanting to date a trans person is racism or sexist. Or no, I'm a man. I want to date a woman. You're not a woman. The world is crazy right now. Biden has been around since UTFO. I mean, yeah, we know that, man. Biden has been around since UTFO, but man, at least give a little YouTuber some credit, man, so we can at least try to grow our channel. But yeah, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the little guy. We want to grow our channels too, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get with Wally. Because he says I need some things I need to do with my Nightbot. So I'm gonna have to get Wally to help me with this Nightbot. But yeah. And another thing, in the same regards of a man being a narcissist because of his choices. if you're dating, how can a man be a player if he's dating and he says from the beginning that I'm dating? How can a man be a player if you make it known from the beginning, like, I'm just dating, I'm trying to find what I'm looking for? Miss 702, not to go back, but you are absolutely right. You're right. That's how bigger channels survive, still in smaller channels content. Only new channels bring fresh. And that's another thing. The topics that I do going forward are going to be, it's going to be different, because I just feel like there's just too many men that are just, I mean, we already know what type of women we want. There's just too many dudes. That's another thing that irks me. There's so many dudes out here talking about how bad women are. There's some good women out here. And we're gonna celebrate those good women going forward. The women that we're not trying to deal with, we're not even gonna discuss those women. We're gonna talk about the women that we want to pursue. And we're gonna talk about brothers, because the women are, it's take two to tango. So it can't be 100% fault of the women. Men have to step up. That's another thing I'm kind of irked about, is no accountability. And that can go both ways. Nobody has accountability right now. Nobody is accountable for the actions that they do, the things they say. Yeah, it just goes back to gullible, and yeah, stuff going on right now is just there's a lot of asinine actions that are going on. People don't think. Don't forget Tango 1-2 step. What's that, man? Tango 1-2 step. Elaborate on that. Elaborate on that, your weekend gardener. Yeah. Elaborate. I don't tango 1-2 step. Okay. What you talking about, man? You don't tango 1-2 step. I got you. But another thing that it irks me. What's up with all these beta male tendencies? It's a lot of beta males out there. And I think that comes from, single parent family, single parent women, and there's a lot of good women out here, but single men raised by single mothers, men are very, very emotional. They haven't been around a man to teach them to control their emotions when it comes to certain things. But yeah, there's a lot of emotional men with emotional tendencies, emotional arguments. And the thing about arguments is you gotta leave your emotions at home in a debate or argument. You gotta leave your emotions at home. Emotions will not win. It's not gonna win. And just because you talk loud doesn't mean you're right. They soft in the booty. M. Mitchell. Hey. It's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of them. But going forward, those are topics we're gonna be talking about, man. We've been beating up on women, and I'm tired of beating. I love women. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. I love women, so I can't. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna talk about y'all once in a while, but it can't be a continuous journey into what women are doing wrong, because brothers are culpable in that whole thing too. So we're gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out. I might get called out. Shit, I'm not without fault. But yeah. No one is no hey man, no one is with no one can, everybody can be called out. Everybody can be called out. You gotta check on your shrimp. Yeah, I mean, dang man, shrimp don't take nothing about 2 or 3 minutes to cook, man. Unless you're boiling it or something, but Number 5 thing of what is really, really irking me is suckers are giving good men a bad name. There's a lot of suckers out here. And that goes back to content going forward. Yeah, it's a lot of suckers out here. It's a lot of men that not stepping up to the game. not stepping up to the game, not stepping up to the plate. But that's what this social media way of dating has changed things. Dudes don't know how to talk to women. They don't know how to approach women unless it's saying something crass. Yeah, it's you have to come with some game. But these guys don't have no game. But they don't have no game because they grew up around women. It seems like they would learn, from women complaining. But I guess some of the stuff women was complaining about was kids get jaded. Kids get jaded. But yeah, brothers got to step up to the plate. Women got to step up to the plate, but men got to step up to the plate too. Because some of this red pill stuff is, I can't get with it. Can't get with it. In the end, you're a man, and the man is the protector. The man is, yeah, if you go out, the man, yeah, you pay. So some of the red pill stuff, I can't. Yeah, and being an alpha man, alpha, that's cool too. But Sigma men, this Sigma, yeah, that's the type of man I've always been. Is I don't react to women. I rather women react to me. Miss 702, when you put your hand, what you putting your hands up in the air for? What you over there putting your hands in the air for? Talk to me, Miss 7. No, hold on. Somebody come up here and talk to me. Who gonna come talk to me? I can't keep talking to myself. That's one thing about me is, I like getting on here and I like talking my stuff, but it ain't no fun sitting on here by myself. I can do it, but it's better to have someone to be engaged in conversation with you. That always makes for a better show. I don't ever want to just sit and watch somebody. Uh-oh. Nopey nope. Oh, the internet. Oh no. That's a cop out. That's a cop out. Another thing I'm tired of. I saw this. Okay, this is a current event. I'm not stirring no unnecessary. Which how you start? You not start. You would never start no unnecessary drama. But I saw this story this week, and the story was that there was a trans woman who had been accepted into a sorority. And after the trans woman was accepted into sorority, they allowed the trans woman to move into the sorority house with the rest of the women. Okay? So you got a group sorority women, real women, living in a dorm, and you got a trans person who whatever the case, petitioned to the nationals, and the national office of this sorority allowed this trans person, this man, to move into a house full of women. And now the women are complaining because they say the guy's weird. He sits around with hard-ons. You have to read the story. You have to read the story. Hey, we are innocent and wonderful every day, Miss 702. Quit playing. Quit playing, Miss 702. Black men are, yeah. Your brother fixed your brakes for free today. Yeah. But that ain't no reason we innocent and wonderful today. We innocent and wonderful every day. Quit playing. Quit playing. Quit playing. But yeah. How you feel about that? What I just said, Miss 702? How this trans person has moved in with these women and now he's sitting around on the couches with hard-ons, with erections. let me correct myself, sitting around a group of women as a trans woman with an erection, leering at women. That is, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Can you expound on the Miss 702 of how crazy that is? I mean, because I'm saying it from a man's perspective that it's crazy, but from a woman's perspective, don't you think that it's crazy to allow a trans woman man to move into a sorority house with a whole house full of women? This is stuff that irks me. This is the Off the Rail show because, yeah, if I was monetized, this show probably wouldn't get monetized because, yeah, I'm going to talk about some crazy topic. Yeah, pedos, cross dressers that are getting access to women so they can perv. And that's basically what it is. Pedos, cross dressers who are getting access to real women so that they can be pervs. Hey, bud, did you find any gold at the gold mine? If you did, I'm on my way out there to chill with you. Yeah, man, did you find any gold? Because I know you wouldn't put it on the video if you found some gold. But, you know, you could, between me and you, bud, you can tell me if you find some nuggets. Maybe give them their own lane. Miss 702, there is no lane. I mean, what lane can you give them? They don't want to compete against one another. They want to compete against girls. They don't even want to compete against other trans people. They want to specifically go against girls. That's why I can't understand how women back these trans dudes, trans women. I don't understand how they can back them. They trying to be you. They want to be you. They think they better than you. And they're trying to show that they're better than you athletically, which we know. Because biologically, they're men. Biologically, they're men. So why some biological men who say that they're women or identify as women, why would they want to compete with women? I don't understand that. Or why wouldn't they compete with men? You're still a man. I think if you want to be a trans and you want to compete, then you have to compete against men. I think. Am I being crass in thinking that way? But I'm about to say something that's really gonna stir the pot up. And this is one thing that is really, really irks me. It really irks me. It's like a two-way thing. So I'm tired of Democrats pandering to black people for votes and then not doing nothing for 3.5 years. And when the election cycle comes up, they try to sneak something in, some last minute bill to say that they've had our back for 4 years. And it's a reoccurring thing. And how are black people still falling for this shit? They don't do nothing for you for 3.5 years. And then the last 6 months, when the new election cycles are ready to start, then they throw something in some bill to get your vote. To get your vote. And on the cyclical of that, I'm tired of racist Republicans that are keeping black people away from the Republican ideology. Black people were conservative and black people were not liberal. Black people were conservative. But because of racist Republicans, and they have taken over the Republican Party, they pushed black people to the Democrats, and the Democrats have always been racist. Black people would have never thought about being in the Democratic Party back in the day. When that flip changed, I don't understand. But yeah, those are two things I'm really tired of. I'm tired of Democrats just pandering to black people's emotions and sensitivities and not doing anything for 3.5 years and then sneak something in some last bill right when the election cycle starts. What's going on, Miss 702?
Hey, Maas Apeal. Hey, your weekend gardener and everybody in chat. I'm only going to make one point and then I'm probably going to get dropped. We all know.
Uh-oh.
But my one point is on the transgender issue, right?
Yeah.
You were saying that the transgenders want to be like us.
Yeah.
Actually,
No,
that's
they
not
think they
true.
think they're better than y'all.
That yes, absolutely. But this is the weird thing from heterosexual women who are obsessed with trans people right now. And I'm not gonna say I don't have friends from the LGBT LMNOPQ community, right?
I mean,
But
okay.
yeah, but I'm not one of those that trans men have went through this era of copying women, then thinking they're better than women, and then having women, heterosexual, naturally born women,
Back them up.
chase them down and copy them. That's just so odd to me right now. If you look at all the women, like if you look at the lace front wigs, that's fashioned after trans people. If
Yeah.
you look at the gaudy makeup, that's fashioned
Cake
after
face.
trans
Yeah,
people.
cake faces.
If
That's
you look at
trans.
the lashes, all of that stuff, that big and out there stuff, that bigger than life stuff, all these women are trying to look like trans men. It's odd.
It's
It's
very odd.
odd. That baby hair, the swirly baby hair that looks like side, like all of that stuff comes from that world. And it's just so weird to me that naturally God given born women are trying to run behind them to look like them.
I don't
That's
understand
where
it.
we are right now.
I don't understand it. That's why I like women that don't wear makeup. Cause I know what I'm dealing with. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if you gotta wear a whole bunch of makeup, it probably ain't gonna. I don't. I mean, my mother didn't wear no whole bunch of makeup. My mother didn't wear weaves. My mother, yeah. So I mean, I guess I'm partial to that. But yeah, I
Hmm.
do not like cake faces. Yeah,
I love me a lot of makeup, so I'm the opposite.
get
I'm
the hell
like,
out
do
of it.
you?
Okay, okay. So you like a
But
little.
mine
Okay,
is
so what's the
conservative though.
difference?
Mine looks like a natural face. I'm not trying to paint on another face. Like it's a difference in makeup. It's a difference between you doing I've done the same natural face since probably 1997. Like it's gonna be the same natural face, right? But it's a difference between wearing a
See,
natural face and
that's the
putting on
thing about
another
it.
face.
See, that's the thing about it, Miss 702. You don't need makeup. You may need a little, some little blush or something, but you
But
don't
it's
need.
odd to me, like women wear like 2 layers of foundation, they wear 5 layers of powder, and it's just like all of that is crazy to me. But what they're trying to look like is they're trying to look like the trans guys.
Not
Like, when
understanding
did
that
you get to
that's
the point that you're copying men?
but
That's
see, the thing about
weird.
it
That's
is
odd.
that's all them layers of makeup to cover all that stubble.
Mhm. Mhm.
Women don't need all that. I mean, that shit is caked on so you don't see the beard line and yeah, after
Yeah.
five shadow.
Yeah.
You don't need
But
all.
another thing that I wanted to say is like, do you men feel that not only outside of appearances, but it's changed our roles up a lot too. There's a lot of women that really want to be men, and there's a lot of men that exhibit female qualities, like you said. Everything is so mixed up now.
Yeah, it's mixed
I
up.
hate for a man to call me bro. Like, I'm not your bro.
I don't understand.
Don't do
I
it to
don't
me.
understand that. What
There's
the
nothing about me that's bro.
bro? You call your girl bro?
But I see sons call moms bro in Walmart. And it's like, that's your mom. What you mean, bro?
Bro. And
That's it's all weird out here.
that's
How do
another
the
thing
men
that I
feel
heard.
about
That's
the
another
weirdness
thing
out here? I'm
too.
gonna drop back to the chat before I say too much.
No, you good. I don't want you to drop back in the chat. You were bringing, I mean, because what I'm saying is you're saying stuff that I can agree with you, but I can't say that. I mean, me being a man, you get the sensibilities. I can say it, but it's just me being a hater. But you are saying it, and you are a woman that sees this stuff, and I see it, and I don't understand how women. I don't understand. I don't understand how women can be cool with somebody that thinks that they're better than you.
I'm gonna say, even though most women will probably be upset with me for saying this, a lot of the things that your weekend gardener says, I'll be down there agreeing with it. Because it sounds harsh, but it is the truth. The last show that you guys did, he said after 45, it's a wrap. That is true. I don't want to say someone's damaged or they're ruined. Shoot, I'm approaching those years. But I'm going to say this at 45, if you've never been a wife and you've never had to cater to a man as a wife,
You don't
at
know how. You don't know how
45,
to. You don't know how to.
do you really want, well, you guys said that they can't, but I'm going to say this. Do you really want to begin at 45 doing that? Do
Because
I
the thing
really?
about it is, it's a 180 away from how you have been.
Yes.
Because you've been used to just catering to yourself. Can you can you go outside of yourself to cater to someone else the way that you cater to yourself? And for a lot of women, that's a no.
Yeah. If you touch my hand towels that are decorative towels in my bathroom after 45, I'm probably going to lose it. I probably have way more patience now.
Or if somebody goes into your bathroom and uses them, you go in there and you go in there and the towel with the 702 on it is wet because somebody didn't dry their hands.
Yes, there are two sides to the coin. I think sometimes you guys say things up here and you think it'll be offensive to women, but in actuality, sometimes things are just harsh truths.
I mean, yeah,
They are. There are two
I
sides to
don't
the
have a
coin.
I try to
You
not be
know?
harsh. I try to not be harsh, but I still try to be truthful.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Go check out Miss
Yes.
702. Sometimes she's Miss 213, but this is the Vegas. This is the Vegas vibe. It's not the 213 LBC vibe. So yeah, this is Miss 702. But
But I have to say,
go
I
ahead.
saw a TikTok that reminded me of you two, and it had me dying and thinking about you guys as well. There's a TikTok video, they're very short clips, and this guy was going in about big girls. He was like, I love a big girl. I don't care what y'all say about big girls. That's all me. He was raving and ranting the whole clip, and then at the end, he said, but she just can't be a Western big girl. I was like, that's them. That's them. He said he'll take a big girl. She just can't be a Western big girl.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with the now. Okay,
Don't speak for your weekend gardener.
there's nothing wrong with the big girls, thick girls.
Right.
But it's like
Right.
everything has to be proportionate. You can't be a big girl with no booty and no titties. That's like a bowling pin.
Right.
If
But it
you
was
a
a
big girl, if
funny
you a
about
big
how people
girl,
feel about Western women.
you a big girl, you gotta have big chest and a big booty. You can't be a big girl and your stomach is bigger than everything. That's a sloppy chick. That's not a big girl. That's not a thick girl. There's a difference. And some of these
God, if
women,
you're listening, that's exactly what Maas Apeal wants under his Christmas tree. But
nah, I want Jill Scott under my Christmas tree. You know,
but
looking
you
like
were talking about the
like a
Republicans and the
butterball turkey.
Democrats.
I mean, yeah, the Democrats. And do you understand what I'm saying when I say the Democrats? They don't do nothing but pander to black people's sensibilities. I mean, they pander to people's emotions, and then they don't do nothing for 3.5 years. And then when the election cycle comes around, they try to do something at the end of the election cycle to say, we did something for y'all. Y'all could got vote
Hmm.
for us again. And then Republicans, before pre-1950, most African Americans, black people, were Republicans because we as people are conservative. Black people are conservative. I mean, it's the truth. We have been on the conservative side forever. Black people were prevalent in the Republican Party. And then the racist Republicans took over the ideology, and they ran black people from the Republican Party to the Democrats. I mean, like Dude said, that's one thing that irks me is us as black people. We don't have a political party. We're just a pawn in the game.
I'm going to say I feel like religion and politics are one and the same for Black folks.
Mhm.
You know, do you choose tradition or do you choose yourself? Because I was raised to be a Democrat. One day you're going to be able to vote. You're going to vote for all the Republicans. I mean, all the Democrats. You're going to be a Democrat. You're going to get your little sticker in the booth. All of those exciting things is tradition, right?
Right.
But after the pandemic, I was like, no, I'm going to be nonpartisan because I have to vote for who I believe in.
I've
I'm no
always
longer really going to do Republican or Democrat. I need to vibe with the person who resonates with me.
I've always been since I was 18 years old. I've always been an independent. In my
Mhm.
entire life, I've never voted in a primary because when you're independent, you're neither. So you don't get to vote in the Democratic primaries. You don't get to vote in the Republican primaries. So
Right.
me being since I was 18 years old, I've been an independent. So I've never, these off cycle elections for I never vote in those because as an independent, we don't get to vote in that stuff. But I've never been a straight ticket, nothing. I've had
Mhm.
Republicans that I voted for. I've had Democrats that I voted for. I've had some election cycles where I haven't voted for neither one of the parties, and I vote for independents, for libertarians, for progressives, I vote for people that cater to how I'm living.
Mhm.
But us as black people, we don't. We need a political party. We need a
But now
path.
you are a parent.
We need a
Do
yeah.
you tell your son that he can be what he wants to be, or did you like feed him a party? Because I don't feel like we're raised with options.
No.
Hmm.
I remember at one time my mother was like, "I know you voted Democrat," and I was like, "I voted, Mama." I was like, I was like, "It's private." And she said, "Why you gotta tell me?" I said, "No, I'm not telling you nothing. It's private because it is private." What you
Can I
got?
be honest? You
Yeah,
said we can say what we want to say, right?
yeah, you can.
But I feel like the gay issue is not as bad in Black families as the Republican issue. I remember growing up and my family would whisper, Uncle Louis is a really good guy, but you know, he's a Republican. He's a Republican. Like,
I mean,
you're the Republican.
but
You're going to get whispered
what I'm
about.
saying is, every black family has a Republican because
Yes.
we are conservative. Whether it's a low level conservative or ultra conservative, black people are conservative.
Yeah.
We have some liberal tendencies, but on the average, I mean, yeah. But
So,
we wouldn't. But the Republicans push us away because they they don't reprimand the racists. They let the racists they let them be racist. And that's one thing the Democrats, they like, yeah, you can be racist, but you bring that stuff to and we'll rebuke you. Because the Democrats, they go with the long game. They're looking at it like, hey, if we ain't doing nothing in the public's eye that somebody can say something about, then we good. Where the Republicans, they gonna say what they gonna say, they gonna do what they gonna do. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. You can vote for us if you want to. And that's how the Republicans play it. If you're a black person and you're independent, if you're a black person and you're independent and you want to be a Republican, you just got to take that stuff on the chin. And I may like some of the stuff Republicans say, but yeah, I can't take it on the chin. What's going on, Wally? I know you got something to
hey,
add
Willie.
to this political conversation.
To be honest, I just saw you on.
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm playing with you. I'm playing. No, I heard a little bit what you're saying, but as far as for most of that stuff, I mean nowadays those Democrats and Republicans, they're basically the same coin. The same quarter. They're the same half of each other. But back then, I mean, once black people had control of the Republicans, technically it was one side was one and think was on an upside and the other one was on the downside.
Right.
But that's the problem. My thing is now it's just the same coin, but just playing the same different game, like slightly same games, but with different structures.
Yeah, it's one. It's the same. It's two wings of the same bird.
Basically, yeah, two wings of the same bird. Yeah, basically.
And we don't have we're just a pawn. We're just used for. We are just in the.
I mean, we're not even pawns though.
We're just used for numbers.
Are we even used, but think about it. Are we really even used for numbers?
I mean, I would say yeah.
Okay, by what stance though?
If 50% of the black people voted for Democrats and 50% of the people voted for Republicans will win. Safe to say.
You said 50%. Wait, you said that 50% were to vote for Republicans?
50% of black, because black people vote for Republicans 8 out of 10 people.
Right. So you said 50 for the Republicans and how much for the Democrats?
50. If it was a 50-50 split between Democrats and Republicans would win by a landslide.
But aren't Latinos the biggest vote?
Yeah, but I don't.
A lot of Latinos vote Republican.
They do.
A lot of Latinos vote Republican.
Can I ask one question? Who votes for the president?
Who votes for the president?
Yeah.
The people and the Continental Congress with the electoral votes.
Yeah, the Electoral College vote for the people, for the president, not the people. When you look at it, trust me, when you look at it, it's just the Electoral College. We're just Ponzi schemes. We're the popularity vote. That's what we are. That's just for show. We're the Ponzi. It's the Electoral College that votes for the president. But if we don't vote, the Electoral College still gonna vote for somebody.
But the thing about that is the Electoral College is the popular vote dictates the electoral votes.
And you know what? I'll give you that, right? And that's why I say it's a popularity. I'll say this, like, right, you'll see, okay, who are the people voting for? Yada yada, okay, we see why you will vote for them based upon whatever this may be. And then from there, we could vote for our own votes. But that doesn't mean nothing. People can sit here and say, hey, we all so strong behind Obama, but they can say, F Obama, we don't trust you. And then vote for the next guy.
Okay, let me say this. There's a black man that's running for governor in Kentucky. His name is Daniel Cameron. And I guarantee you he will not get 50% of the vote from black people in Kentucky.
He probably won't.
I know he won't. If you looked at his politics, now he's going to get some black people that's going to vote for him because there are black people that are Republicans in Kentucky. But what I'm saying is, for a black person to be a Republican, you have to look sideways at a whole lot of stuff that goes on, and you have to say, I'm not worried about that. I'm with the ideology.
Well, this is one thing I learned.
Would you say that? Would you agree with that?
What the reason why they won't vote for them?
A black person is an openly supporter of the Republican Party. That there's a whole lot of stuff that they have to overlook to agree 100% with their ideology.
If we're talking about the ideology of what the party has become, then I'll probably say yes. But if you're talking about the ideology of policy as far as being a conservative, then no.
Right, and that's what I'm saying is that the black people that are Republicans openly, they ignore all of the racist rhetoric and they are going 100% with the policies. They're not even, those black people, they're not even worried about the racist Republicans because they are 100% Republicans because of policy. Because if they weren't 100% because of policy, they couldn't be a part of come on, man.
Well, yeah, but at this time and days, that's the thing. But my thing is, this is one thing I've realized, learned, and then grow up with. Because my thing is, because I remember we took a test back in the days, like when I was in school, about the whole presidential and how it all works and all that. So they only bring it to that point. But when we talk about the ideology part, I had to learn that through someone else that I know on YouTube, and that's where I was able to learn. Okay, there is the policy of a conservative, and then there's the policy of a
Right.
liberal.
Exactly.
And when I was like that, when I realized that, I'm like, okay, so this is what makes these things different. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah. And then when you look at stuff from the policies and from the legislation, I mean, a lot of stuff that the Republicans do, I agree with, but I just can't agree with the racist ideology that they let to the forefront. So I can agree with the policies, but I'm not going to vote for you because I'm not voting for a racist.
I mean, we can say
whereas the black people are saying, I'm with the policies and I'm going to vote for the racists.
Well,
is that safe to say? I mean,
you know what? I say this is one thing I say. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, boy.
I just wanted to say one thing. I remember being in college, and I was still a Democrat then, and we read a book about reducing democracy. And it was all about what you're saying right now. It was saying that in order to be successful, that Republicans should run this country and that the 1% could better lead us than others. We always say we want a person in position that understands where we're coming from, that understands the true dollar of bread in the store, a practical person, right? But most of the successful people that are out here are people that make business decisions, not heart decisions.
Right.
And that's the reason why these people in power want to reduce democracy. Everyone shouldn't always have the say. The best person to make those decisions should have a say. Should we include ethics in our politics or progress?
There has to be ethics in your politics.
Which one's more important, progress or ethics?
Ethics.
We all can say ethics, but I think here's the problem though. Ethics should already be amongst you.
But the thing about it is, we know that ethics doesn't push policy because there's so much. Washington is a
but understand this. Well, yeah, but my thing is this. But why is it a cesspool? We keep these same morons because in power. Think about it. Look at all these people that are in power, the Senate, the Congress. They're still old head thinking. They're not changing their thinking to the new days. So that's the problem. We got to kick them out and bring in the new. But the thing is, that's the problem. We sticking with old. So my thing is, we can always think about ethics. My thing is, we probably have the ethics, but the thing is, the people that are the people with the ethics are not in. They're not in.
So you're saying that basically the old guard who is we gonna get it, we gonna do it how we gonna do it. Damn the ethics that's the old school. That's basically saying that's how old school works.
I mean, think about this, right? Because this is the funny thing, right? Because I remember I was talking to someone that's a lawyer. He says most judges, they don't even keep updates of the new laws. They're not really updated, which is why they somewhat like people would think like when the judge makes his choice and he's like, oh, that's choosy amongst his choice of why he did certain things, but it's like they're not really updated to the new laws out here. So you as a lawyer may know the new laws, but he doesn't or she doesn't.
Well, then I mean, when you bring it up in court, I mean, then he has to know it.
Because
he can't rule against it because he doesn't know it. If I bring
right, but I understand that. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm saying. My thing is, a lot of people. We may have a lot of people that are of these people that we're talking about. But the thing is, they will never get the push because they're not going to kick out the old guy that they voted for. It's there's not enough push for this.
But I will say this: there are young politicians who are trying to get these old curmudgeons out.
Exactly, that's the truth.
But they can't win.
But I understand that, and that's the problem.
They can't win. But they can't win. See, the reason that Obama won was because he had the push of college students. There was a whole lot more college students when Obama was running for president as compared to now. So there was a lot more grassroots, where now people get their information. No, there's no grassroots right now. People aren't coming to you. Man, remember when Obama was running? There was always somebody on the corner, somebody coming to your house, somebody telling you something, somebody doing something. Now you get everything political is taken from the internet, news, or something else. There is no grassroots. Just think about it, man.
I just want to say
It was a totally different campaign how Biden did his campaign than the two elections before that when Obama won. Two totally different ways of running your campaign.
It can be two different ways, but I'll tell you this much: at the end of the day, it don't change nothing. Because at the end of the day, you guys sit here and still ask, what did he do when he was in there, anyways?
Well, okay. And before we, but 702, I know you about to say something. But before you say that, let me say this. I have had my best money-making years whenever the Republicans have been in office.
Really? That's interesting.
I've always made more money when the Republicans are in the office because the Republicans always come in and they cut taxes.
Can I ask you something though? But yeah. Why they always keep staying here saying they're gonna keep on raising taxes? I keep hearing that from them though. Wait, you said Republicans or you said Democrats?
When the Republicans are in office, I've always
okay. I heard you wrong. Okay, good.
Now, when the Democrats have been in office, my checks have always been lower. Always.
Okay.
I made more money when Trump was when the moment that Biden came in and changed it, my checks were less.
Okay. I'm just making sure I heard it correctly because I'm about to be like, huh?
Yeah, man.
The next thing I'm gonna ask you is what
I'm saying it goes all the way back, man. I've always made more money when the Republicans were in office. Now, are they fiscally better than the Democrats? I don't know. Do they have better tax codes when they're in office? Possibly. But I know for a fact that when the Republicans are in office, my checks have always been larger.
Yeah. No, because the reason why I say that is because every single time I hear a Democrat sit here says that, you know, they're gonna raise the taxes, I'd be like they're gonna raise the tax on the rich. I'm like, well, wait a minute, aren't you the rich? How are you gonna tax yourself? Well, why would you tax yourself? You don't care about this country like that.
Hey, man.
And then eventually, you already know how it goes. If they don't get taxed, who does? Everyone else below them, so it occurs. Besides game runs.
Would you say that the educational system teaches you to be self-sufficient, or would you say that the educational system teaches you to be a worker?
Oh, we all know how this goes.
I mean, I'm asking a straight up question. Do you
workers? They don't teach you to be self-sufficient.
Okay.
They can't control you. They want to control you.
Okay. So that right there will tell you how they want their yeah. They don't want entrepreneurs because entrepreneurs don't get taxed. They don't get taxed. If there was more entrepreneurs than there were workers, I guarantee you that the taxes would be different. The only reason that the taxes are better for entrepreneurs is because there aren't a lot of entrepreneurs.
Yep, but you gotta have
way more workers. There's way more workers than there are entrepreneurs.
I was going to ask Lori a question, but I want to address what you just said as well, Maas. I have lived my very best lives when I lived in Republican states, and I could talk about it all day and night, but it's a world of difference. I cry every night that I'm back in California, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, oh, Lord.
So why?
Well, you better rack up.
My question to you, Wally, is that I've always been disturbed for how long these people hold their positions. Some of these positions are 2 years, some are 4, some are 7. Like, how do we change the laws for how long a term could be for a person? Like, when will we change that, and where do we change that?
I mean, it's not the fact of changing that. It's the fact that people are ignorant. I'm sorry to say it. It's just
right, exactly. And what I'm saying is they pray the Democrats prey on black people's ignorance in terms of politics.
Yep,
they prey on it.
I'm sorry. Like, let's be honest here. We're in a time where your information is as quick as a phone. Just text the information and try to look it up. as much as you can.
Hey man,
So
what did they say, Wally? What did they say? You want to keep some away from a black man? Put it
keep
in
it
a
in the
book.
book. Exactly.
Put it in a book.
And why they say that? Because you don't read.
Black people don't read nothing but magazines. Nothing but magazines, man.
Yep.
I feel like there used to be such a pride in politics, though, of your parents taking you before school to show you that they're going in the booth, they're voting, get your little sticker. You couldn't wait to be 18 and get your little sticker.
Right.
And now it's like a whole campaign of my vote doesn't count anyway, so I'm not going to vote. They've really planted
let's just be
the seed
honest.
in our community to throw away your vote.
But it's not even just that. It's like it's not the fact that our vote don't matter. It's the fact that, let's be honest, when you're looking to make it matter, what do you know? What honestly do you know?
You don't know unless you are an astute listener and you read. You're not gonna know, because for one thing, a lot of black people are not active listeners, and in order to get a firm understanding of politics and what's going on, you have to be an active listener, because what is said may not amount to what you think until after you've gone back and processed.
Mm-hmm.
The Democrats cater to people's emotions.
Basically,
their whole shtick and plan goes to appealing to black people's emotions. That's why they always get those gospel singers and those singing going. They want something. They want to sing to you, right? Because they want to emotionally. They want to pull your emotional strings. Mm-hmm. Republicans just gonna tell you how it is. This is what we're gonna do. That's what it is.
And that's what I love.
But you know what's funny though? Because I remember there was a time, right, when I was young, right, when I was like super young, and I didn't really get into in depth with Democrats or Republicans. But I just know, just by looking at it all, I'm like, don't like fucking Bush, don't like this mofo, don't like this mofo. I'm like, all right.
I didn't like Bush. I didn't like Bush. I didn't like Reagan. But
my
family and my money was a whole lot longer.
Right.
But, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, no, because this is what I'm trying to say. Because like at a time, I would probably be like, I was somewhat think of it like mid 702, right? Like Democrats, it was sort of like, okay, yeah, you were rocking with this wave, you know, whoop-de-whoop, whatnot, right? But the thing is, like, as time grew, it's like, that's what you think. But then eventually, like, I get to that point where, like, I don't care about both sides. Like, whatever. Whoever wins, whatever. But then it's like, but no, the reason why, wait a minute, there's a reason why. Let me tell you that. The reason why I said it like that at the time was because let's be real here. I can't sit here and say I'm a Democrat and I don't even really know the full extent of it all. Because my thing is, I may understand the parts of the judicial, like there's a judicial, there's a legislation, then there's the executives. But that doesn't mean I know really what this really is. Because we're talking about Democrats and Republicans. I don't really know what that is and what that's all about. So it's like, I can't really pick a side on either or right now at this point in time. Like to this, like I'm gonna be honest with you. Up until the time like I'm able to vote until now, I haven't voted for nobody yet. Why? Because I didn't really know anything. But once I figured it out, I was like, okay, cool. I just know who to vote for now.
Right.
I know what side. And based on policy, I know who to vote for now.
Hey man, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes, hey man, sometimes how you want to live in your life may not be popular in terms of your community.
It never is, but that's those you have to understand.
I don't care about saying it now, but the second time around, I didn't vote for Obama.
Oh, I didn't have a chance to vote for him.
I didn't vote for Obama the second time. I voted for a Libertarian Party, and then when Biden, I didn't vote for Biden because what I'm saying, man, is neither one.
And I feel so disappointed.
I voted for. I'm not gonna lie. I voted for Obama the first time. I voted for Obama the first time, but the second time around, I didn't because he didn't do nothing his first 4 years. What he said, he didn't do nothing.
I mean, but that's the problem, though. That's what we also got to understand. Most times, these presidents, we also got to understand what do they really have? What power do these guys really have? Like that's the other thing we got to understand too. Because I don't know what
power they have, but I know for a fact I know for a fact that when the Republicans have been in power, my money
Oh,
has
I know that.
my
No,
money
so
has
this is
gone a
what I'm gonna lead
lot.
to.
My money has gone a lot further, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, and what I'm saying is, and then Democratic man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I do not agree with a lot of the. I don't agree with 90% of the liberal policies that the Democrats put forth. I don't agree with them because none of it is beneficial to black people. They do
But
stuff
are
for
they really liberal?
they do stuff for everybody but us. They
And I
do
can
stuff. They do stuff for fringe groups that aren't even that have no racial designation. They do stuff for them before they do stuff for us.
but I
Fringe
agree.
groups
Right,
that
right.
are made up. They do more stuff for made up populations of people than they do for one of the largest populations, sets of population people in the country. So
Right. But this
That's
is
a
my thing
fact.
that I was trying to allude to, right? Because what I was about to say earlier. Because my thing is, because I remember there was a time I could have voted for Trump or Hillary. I'm like, I don't like Hillary. I know about her. They exposed her behind when I watched a video of her when they exposed her. So I didn't want to vote for her. I didn't trust nothing about her. And Trump, I was like, man, I ain't gonna trust this man. He hasn't even been in this bit. He's just going for it and just winging it. I'm like, I can't trust this guy. So I'm like, okay, never mind.
but see,
But
okay.
but look, wait a minute. As time goes on, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? This guy probably did more than most other guys did anyway. So it's like, shit, me, I can't even be mad. Because a lot of people are bringing up a whole lot of facts about him, but they can't even bring a lot about facts what other people did better.
They
I'm
bringing
like,
up facts about they. What I'm saying, man, is before Trump ran for president, Trump. I mean, what I'm saying, man, is people are always gonna do what's best for their people. You gonna do what if you have some power, you're gonna do what's best for your people. And I think that sometimes people get caught up in the belief that somebody is gonna do something more for them than they're gonna do for their own people.
the funny thing is, though,
And
the only way
then
they're going to do more,
hold on, Wally. I'll let you speak, man. Let you speak. And what I'm saying is, black people, we gonna vote for somebody whether they done wronged us or right, because black people are the most forgiving people on the planet. A person can spit in your face, kick you, and do all this stuff, and we gonna say, "Oh well," I mean, stuff ain't fresh, and we already forgiven somebody. You didn't see when them black people beat that Chinese person. You didn't see not one Chinese person come on TV and say, "I forgive them people that beat that Chinese person up." And no, them people said, "We want that person caught and persecuted." Black people will say, "Oh, I forgive." Before the news cycle was even, oh, I got forgiveness. And no, man, I mean, yeah, I forgive people, but then you don't forget. Yeah, we are so forgiving. We look to other, Jesus will give. No, man, no, Jesus ain't gonna.
Wally, can I answer back to that before you speak?
What's that?
Can I answer? Like, can I step on the tail of what he's saying before you speak, Wally?
go ahead.
I hope I don't get in trouble with all the wonderful black men that are in here, right? But I feel that it took us putting a black man in office to realize color didn't mean much. It wasn't to our advantage whatsoever. It was still all about money and connections. It was
Basically,
none about looking out for your kind of black people.
Right, right,
It
right.
took us putting him in office for us to realize it was still about money and power. It wasn't about
But no,
color
but
whatsoever.
some black people still don't realize it.
It's crazy.
Some people still don't realize it. Weekend Gardner said we never had a black man in office.
Oh my God.
Well, we had a mulatto in office. I mean, he was mixed. He mixed race. Murph is crazy. Dope 45 is an
I haven't
asshole.
really seen too many personal examples in my life of Democrats doing things for us. Well, I shouldn't say us. I'm going to say me as the underprivileged, right? Because even when I lived in Nevada, it was very exciting for me for my cousin to run for attorney general. And I was like, a black person in charge of all law enforcement? Like, I'm so proud. And he literally did nothing for us. But one of the things that will always be his legacy is that he was one of the biggest supporters of bringing the Raiders there. And
Oh my god. Oh
economically,
my god.
that destroyed
Oakland.
the local Vegas community, because you're talking about a place that's is seasonal income anyway. So you knew bringing that type of franchise there was going to drive up the housing prices, drive up more investors. It was going to make it harder for people to buy homes and have jobs, and it just destroyed the real natives in Vegas. And you knew what you were doing. Everything really comes down to dollars. So, yeah, I
Well,
do believe you don't vote with your heart. You vote with your head.
Right. You vote with your head.
basically, you vote with your head and your money.
And yeah, sometimes you gotta look. I mean, sometimes you gotta look the other way from ignorant people. Would that be safe to say? I mean, we had a whole bunch of black people following Charleston White. Now this fool done came out with Confederate flags on his last 3 videos.
He'll just do anything for attention, just anything.
The money's not coming in no more.
Well, can I ask one question though?
Yeah,
Wasn't there black soldiers in the Confederate Army?
Yeah.
yeah.
So then so that I have to sit here and ask, then what's the difference with the Confederate flag if black people are in it? I mean, I understand what they use it for and how they use it, but let's be real here. If we know that there was black soldiers in the Confederate Army,
But there were blacks,
then
but those black soldiers that were in the Confederate Army fought under the fear that they was gonna get killed by their slave owners.
Yeah. They were forced to do it.
Yeah, they was forced to fight. You gonna fight for us, and then they don't. A lot of black Confederate fighters deserted and went and fought against the Confederate.
oh, there you go.
Not
Yeah,
everybody.
just because my great grands fought in the Confederacy doesn't mean I'm joining the Daughters of Confederacy.
Well,
I'm
no,
not
I'm not
helping
saying.
them
Oh no, all
build
I'm saying
no
is,
Confederate
I ain't.
statues nowhere.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm not saying it like, oh, just because one flag means something else to other people doesn't mean it has to be the main same to you.
Right.
Yeah, there's no good way I could look at the Confederate flag.
Hey, everyone can say that, but my thing is like, hey, either which way how you want to choose it. All I'm saying is the same meaning of one thing don't have to be the same meaning for you overall. But like I said, hey, everyone picks and chooses how they want to see things.
So can I ask y'all a question? Have y'all been hearing the stuff about Tartaria?
Totalitarians.
Tartaria,
No.
Nah.
which was the black dynasty that ruled up in Russia. And Putin has started putting out the information. You know, Russia, they worship a black Jesus.
Oh, really?
Russians worship a black Jesus.
Really?
And they're putting all this information out because basically Tartaria was a dynasty that basically everything that Tesla was doing, he was doing the studies that Tartarians had already done years. Yeah, so the Great Wall of China is not the Great Wall of China; it's the Great Wall of Tartaria, and basically it was built to keep the Chinese out of Tartaria, because on the other side of the wall is where the entrances are. There are no entrances to the Great Wall of China from the Chinese side. All of the entrances are on the side from Tartaria, and it's from a higher point of view, so they could basically battle the.
Pop you.
Yeah, so yeah, man, there's a lot of history out there that they don't want because there was a reset, and basically, yeah, y'all need to look up Wally, look up Tartaria, man. So yeah, they were the most basically
Can you write the name in the back in the private
T A
chat?
T A R. Oh yeah, I got you. Tartaria.
I thought you were talking about totalitarians, but no, you're talking about Tartarian. I've
But
never heard about that in my life.
you need to look it up because basically it's Moors, and it was a black melanated people civilization that ruled for and that's the reason that like with the World's Fair when they were tearing out the World's Fair would go to different places and they would go under the guys and they would build this stuff and before they left they would tear the buildings down. Basically, they were tearing down the buildings the Tartarians made.
These motherfuckers ain't shit. They talk about his conspiracy theories. These morons.
What's that?
No. When I put the Tartarians in, the
Yeah,
first thing is I see like one of them talk about. So I put the Tartarian empire.
Empire.
Yeah, and then they saying conspiracy theories.
They ain't no. If you look at old maps, they have Tartaria on old maps pre 1492.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm just laughing. But yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's funny, man. Whenever it's something about black people, and the thing is, and basically, they're trying to rebuke Putin for putting this information out, man. It's crazy. I read so much stuff on Tartaria, man. I was like, wow. Yeah, man. They trying to hide everything. Man, we are the true kings and queens, man.
Well, of course, but the Bible already told you that.
But yeah.
Can I bring up BMC for a second?
Yeah, where's
He
Black
just recently,
Money at?
man, Black Money Family, but he recently did a video about a Nigerian artifact, right? That
Okay.
they've placed in another museum, and they always find out these things from us, like these artifacts, and place them in museums. His video posed the question, should they return it back to the owners? And I'm like, how do they always have a right to
To keep
get our
something.
natural born artifacts and throw them in museums? How do
Hey,
you guys feel about that?
I don't understand. I don't understand it. They don't. We don't have no. What I'm saying is there are no black museums with European artifacts in them.
Mhm.
I mean, are there? Am I speaking out of turn? Am I saying? But yeah, I don't.
I haven't researched one, so the answer for me is no.
But what I'm saying, man, is the Smithsonian is, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Smithsonian's main job is to hide stuff from us.
Mhm. Mhm.
I
That's
don't
all
think
their
What they
jobs.
doing?
Those that are empowered, that's all their jobs.
yeah, they want to. The Smithsonian's main job is to steer you to what they want you to believe and hide the stuff they don't want you to know about.
Of course, because the more you know, that means the more waking up.
Your weekend garden, man, where you at, man? Hit that link, man, and come on up here and talk, man.
And he's on that grind. He's like, I'm feeling good.
Hit that link, man. We got 47 minutes left. The Lakers are winning. The Lakers are winning 66-57 with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Like, share, and subscribe to your boy. I'm trying to get to 300, trying to get to 300 subscribers. Yeah, hit your boy up. We're going to get to 300, then we're going to go to 400. Like, share, subscribe. Go check out Miss 702's page. Go check out Wally Verse Media. Check us
Check
all out.
out Wally.
Check us all
Yes.
out. Check us all out. We all got different information, but we come together like Voltron to give y'all the good information that's going to embetter all of us. If I jumped on Miss
Wait, they in the third quarter or they in the second?
fall off. Dang.
But the hell, why am I getting an update?
What's that?
Now you don't have another
No,
question for Wally.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead with your question for Wally.
Wally, you are the future and you are so passionate about all this like economic stuff, right? Socioeconomic stuff. My question to you is what's up with the Russian hackers? Because they have destroyed my job. Like our computers are gone. Much government agencies on the West Coast have been tapped, right? We can't stand up to them. Like they're more powerful than us right now. Well, what's this whole movement? Like, do you have more information about why they're doing this and what their objective is?
See, that's cybersecurity information, and I got no intel on that.
Hmm.
I got no intel on that. I am not that type of guy.
I
But
heard,
it's scary out here.
yeah,
Scary
I
out
mean,
here.
It's scary out here, but what you want me to do with that? That's on them. That's America. They better tighten up.
But I heard that I was watching the news the other day, and they said, you know, you have the open internet that we are on right now. Then you have the dark web. They said that there's something below the dark web that's called the Marianas web, and it's supposed to be deep like Marianas Trench. And basically, you have to. The only way that you can access Marianas web is if you have a quantum computer. You haven't heard about that, Wally?
I heard of something similar.
Yeah, Marianas web, and the only way you can access that portion of the internet is to have a quantum computer.
This man says if he jumps on and the two will fall off. I got on. She's been good so far.
This is a Miss 702 record. She must got some new internet.
I was just talking about it. We had to pay $1 million to the Russian hackers, so we got the good stuff, man.
Ooh.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. It was really horrible.
What were they drinking, man?
Tonight's drink is sponsored by Smirnoff Grape.
This man says Smirnoff.
Man, you drinking? Man, you drinking orange? You drinking grape juice with Fleischmann's gin in it?
He said Smirnoff. That sounds like that Russian drink right there.
This that grape stuff right here.
Oh my gosh, the grape stuff.
Grape.
Yeah, the good stuff.
A couple of grape sodas.
Excuse me, purple.
Give me a couple of grape sodas, man. Give me a couple of grape sodas.
Smirnoff, man.
Oh my, hey man, this dude.
That man says Smirnoff. But man, look.
But man, what do you? You know, we've been talking about some stuff, Murph. Your weekend gardener, man. What you
drinking tonight? You all over the place.
Drinking bourbon. I'm drinking bourbon, man. I don't have no wine.
That looked clear to me. So
no, this is bourbon.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's honey bourbon.
Yeah, whatever.
But what you think about the trans people, man? The trans women.
You want me to get canceled?
Yeah, man, what you think? I'm asking you, man, what you think about the trans women and them wanting to compete against women and not compete against other trans people?
You want me to do it for you?
You want me to get canceled? I don't have my.
You want me to tell you?
They about to turn the lights off.
Oh, answer that question. Hold on. Let me turn the lights off and answer that question.
Hey, you want just tag me in. Just tag me. I'll go.
Okay, Wally, go. Hold on. You over here.
I'll tell you what. Okay, this is what I tell you. You said now, how do we feel about the trans not competing with women, but not competing with themselves?
Right.
As trans?
Yeah.
You know what? That sounds smart. You know what? I agree with you. Trans sports, right? By all means, have your own sport team, your own sports internationals.
Man, they need to compete against other trans people.
I would agree with that.
Man, Murph like competing against them. I mean, your Gardner likes competing against them.
This fool.
And let me go on to the other side real quick and be like, hey, I'm a trans woman. I'm gonna be dumb, boy. I'm gonna be three times people.
Oh no. But Wally, I think you came in after I told the story, so I'm gonna tell you the story.
Yeah. You probably.
I'm gonna tell you the story. So I saw this story earlier this week where there was a trans woman who became a member of a sorority.
Oh hell.
Then the trans woman petitioned the national chapter of the fraternity so that they can move into the sorority house with the rest of the cis women or real women. So now that the trans woman is living in the sorority house with the real women said that this trans woman is sitting around on the couches with erections and looking at all the women crazy.
Why are they looking at his crotch?
I mean, damn, you a bunch of women and it's a dude with a man. Come on,
looking with a stick.
They looking at the fish. They're looking at his fish. It's supposed to be a
But
fish.
they're not looking at him as a man. They're looking at him like this dude said he's a woman, so he can look at us.
Yeah,
But if he's supposed to be a lady, he wouldn't be
He
rising.
wouldn't have no
He's not a
erection.
lady,
if he's
clearly.
supposed to be a lady, they shouldn't be looking.
Hey man,
Why they looking?
that's like if you walk into a restaurant and the lady and a cold chill come through the restaurant and you see that lady's nipples, you gonna look.
Well, that's because they're eye level.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm sitting down.
This man said that because they're high level. Hell no.
What?
And I'm supposed to look. And I'm
But
supposed
what
to
I'm saying is the women are supposed to look, but they're not supposed to look at something that's a woman.
They're supposed to look at a man's crotch, not a woman.
He's a man.
But hey, if he's supposed to be a woman, why are they looking? They curious. That's why they looking.
But why is he excited? And that's the reason why they should have their own lane. If you're excited, then you should be in the house with people who get excited.
Man, them dudes ain't nothing.
Forget they lane.
Don't look.
They should be exterminated.
Them dudes ain't nothing but cross dressers. They still like women. They just want to dress like a woman.
There we go. Cross dressers. They didn't change no sexual parts other than they fake prostitution and they plastic surgeries.
You joined a woman fraternity, sorority, under the guise that you do not associate as a man. You are identifying as a woman. So you can't be sitting in there on the couch with your pole lifting the skirt up. You got a TP. You sitting on the couch and it look like it's a TP. Everybody got quiet. We might as well go off the deep end, man. We didn't already open the discussion on it.
I'm just gonna be honest and say this life ain't for me. You cannot borrow my eyeliner. You can't wear my nail polish. I'm not a part of this new world. I'm just not a part of it. You know, whatever floats people's boats, I'm not a part of it.
I don't how that them girls should sue the national chapter of their sorority for endangering them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny you brought that story up, right? Because you know it's crazy. So I heard another story, right? That basically I guess it was a trans boy, but they transformed him into a girl. So now he's able to have access into the bathrooms, female bathrooms. Well, this is where they have to really start considering this whole ideal, because now that so-called trans female has some encounters with the female that was in the bathroom.
Hey,
throw that out there.
That's a man. They might be identifying as a woman, but that's a man. Well, maybe I'm not being politically correct, but if you got a dong, you a man. That's a man. Come on, man. I mean, I can say I'm white, but you can look at me and you see I'm black. Come on, man. Come on, man. We are thinking too hard. Miss 702, you've been quiet on this topic.
She dropped.
You the woman
because I feel like it's silly. If he was excited by these young ladies, then he shouldn't be in the house with these young ladies. He's not a lady, you know? He is a man.
We know he ain't a lady. They're not giving that full salt, people.
Rob.
We've been battling the same debate for like a couple years now, and it's like, as a woman, I don't want him in the same bathroom with me. I don't want him in the dressing room with me. I don't want him in the same home with me. And not because he's that, but just because there are some places that are sacred to women. You know, we have cycles, we have all type of stuff, and that should be our time to be to ourselves. Yeah. I don't want no man around. I don't care if he's in a skirt or not. I don't want him around.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you better tell feminists that because feminists will be helping these motherfuckers win.
Hey man, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss by how the national office of the sorority said it was cool for a dude to be in there with all them women.
Blame Obama. He started this.
Oh, here we go.
Damn, you brought him
Blame
back
Obama.
into it. Nah, we tried to get away from that conversation, man.
Blame that African American.
You right, C. Rob. You right. Because there's always gonna be somebody that's gonna go snitching. Hey, them niggers is over there. They over there plotting.
My God.
Yeah, ain't right.
It's always gonna be one, man. It's always. It's gonna be one on the Democrat. It's gonna be one on the Republican.
I'll be right back.
Go snitch. Yeah, man, come on, man. Hey, boss. They over there plotting. They said they gonna put you. They said they gonna put your head on a platter, massa,
with an apple in it.
Okay,
exactly.
When was the moment that you guys quit being Democrats?
Exactly, C. Rob. We are conservatives. We are conservatives, but man, that race issue, man, it makes it so hard. Even though my money is better, man, I can't bring myself to vote for them racist people, man. I'll accept the advantages, but I can't vote for them.
2016 for me, Miss 702.
2016 what?
No, she asked about would you say it again?
When was the moment that you guys decided to quit being Democrats? Like, what event made you say, no, this isn't for me?
1990?
For me, it was 2016 when they started shoving Hillary down our throats. And I was like, Jesus,
I've never been a Democrat. I've always been independent.
Yeah.
Since I was 18.
I've been a Democrat up until 2016.
I've never been a Democrat. I've never been nothing. I vote for who I want to vote for.
After I saw her clown and I keeps hot sauce in my purse and all that mess, I saw that interview. I said, "Oh, she got to go."
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, they always say something like that, man. Every election cycle, she got hot sauce in her purse. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. It's always some old shtick to say when it comes to black people. Every election cycle,
because they keep falling for it. They keep falling for the dancing, the singing, the coonery, the raccoonery.
Yeah, man, we're going to come to your church, and I'm going to come in there. And
one time.
I'm going to put your pastor's robe on, and we're going to, yeah, man, get out of here.
And they do it one time, and after that, they disappear.
Yeah, man.
And black folks keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
So, Maas Apeal, you're a big HBCU guy. So let me ask you about y'all HBCU queen.
Hey, I don't have none. That wasn't the HBCU that I went to, and it will never be no white prom queen. It will never be no white homecoming queen at CAU. I don't know what they was thinking about. And that's all I got to say on that. CAU will never have a white homecoming queen, not in the AUC, not Morehouse, not Clark, not Spelman. Not even Mo Brown. They count too. They ain't got no financial aid office, but they count too.
Oh my God. You didn't kick Kamala out the car before I could even put her in the car. I was going to ask you, the HBCU guy. How do you guys feel about
I ran my 2 tires over her chucks.
You talk about the Indian vice president, the East Indian, her?
She ain't no East Indian.
Well, today she might be Jamaican. It's every other day.
India.
She is East Indian.
Man, she got an uncle named Pankaj.
Yeah, she's East Indian. She's Punjabi. She got y'all food and she's black. She ain't black.
She's a straight. She might be Bengali.
She was wearing some imitation chucks from Payless, and black people was like, "Oh my God, she's like us." No, she ain't like you.
I thought she had on some real Chucks.
No, Timberlands. She had to pay less Timberlands on.
Damn. But yeah, hey man.
She a fraud.
She's a fraud, man. They told her go in the corner. She ain't been out the corner in 2.5 years.
All them black folks saw Chucks and Pearls and they lost their mind on Facebook. I'm like, y'all some idiots. How you be this old and that slow? Knowing that she's pandering. She's a pander.
Man, they was straight pandering.
And they came after me on Facebook. They came after me.
Man, they came after me.
All the black folks was like, "Oh my God, you're not black.
You're not voting for Biden."
Hell no.
Not I saw him 17 body doubles, man. I seen one of his body doubles the other day. The neck meat was moving after he touched it. So I don't know if I'm voting for Biden or one of his 17 body doubles.
Neck meat.
He scratched his neck in the. I'm talking about the whole mask moved. The whole mask moved.
The glue's coming loose.
That dude there, man. Get the hell out of here. He probably somewhere on the ventilator and they just putting the body doubles out there.
Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny.
Yeah, then they got this black Republican that's running in Kentucky for governor, Cameron. He might not get 30% of the black vote.
If he danced, he'd get all of it.
He didn't push for the police to get convicted in the Breonna case, man. So
hey, fish fry.
See, Rob said he won't get 5%. Dang.
He gonna do a fish fry and get that vote.
Hey man, I don't even think no black churches in Louisville gonna let him come politic. If they do, it's gonna be a protest outside the church talking about don't give your tithes.
It don't matter no way. Shit, me.
What's that?
Churches are motherfucking Ponzi schemes them down. So,
hey man, look up Cameron, man. Just look that dude up, man. Just look that dude up, Wally. You want to talk about something on your show.
Cameron, who's that?
He's running for governor in Kentucky. He's a black candidate running for governor in Kentucky.
He'll win. All he got
Miss 702.
He have a dance off. He'll win.
Miss 702. Tell me this: what irks you? What has went off the rails for you?
Men dressing like women and wearing their makeup.
Damn. I said Miss 702, not her body.
I was answering for her.
What really has irked me this week is how people tell you, right? Don't compare all men to the men whom raised you. That's the great struggle for women, right?
You got to.
Well, who do you compare them to? Do you compare them to Casper the Friendly the Ghost? Like, I'm going to compare you to the men who raised me, you know?
Yeah, I compare y'all to the queen, my mama. Yeah,
there you go.
That's who I get.
But wait a minute now. But females hate being compared to a man's mama.
Shit.
But there's essentials though.
They do.
You can't be exactly like a man's mom, but there are essentials though. You know, there are essential things about his mother that if he wants that out of a woman, he should be entitled to have those things.
Hell yeah.
But see, that's the problem with these chicks though. They don't like to be compared. They don't want that. They don't want that pressure.
I want a woman that's gonna come in, gonna meet my mom and say, I can handle this. That'd be kind of hard. My mama can cook. Shit.
His mama like, you bought that roux? I'll make roux from scratch. Take her out my door.
My mama make her own pie crusts.
Oh.
Ooh, God. Oh, God. Well, I feel sorry for anyone trying to compete.
You see your weekend gardener shaking his head. He didn't taste my mama's cakes.
You a wild boy. You still drunk.
He over there sweating, thinking about, man, I wish I did have one of sweet potato
I wonder
pies.
why you still drunk.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with me.
Okay.
I mean, what about you, your weekend gardener? Like,
What's up?
do you want your sons? I'm sure you don't want your sons to choose women that are like their mother per
Your
se.
son.
Yeah, just one.
Your son. But do you want your sons to choose women that are like your mother? You're very close to your mother. Like those essential qualities.
Yeah, I do. But you know what? I found out that it's his choice. You get what I'm saying? I found out that's his choice. And Moss know what I'm talking about. But you know, my thing is, I think what happens is if you psychologically, if you don't have a good mother, you tend to go the opposite direction of what your mother is.
Direct opposite.
The direct opposite of what your mom is. And I'm seeing that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Yeah, it's not a bad thing because she is opposite of what your mom is. Very opposite. But
if he's happy, that's what matters.
And that's where I'm looking at. Yeah.
And I had to come to that conclusion where I can't like what my brother like, and I can't like what, I gotta like what I like.
Yeah.
And my son, he's gonna like what he likes. And I mean, I can't.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you gotta you tell them things and then you just let them go, let them flap their little wings.
Let them go. That's what
wings.
What you're supposed to do, because they're supposed to, some stuff you can tell them, but some stuff
they gotta find out.
They gotta learn on their own.
Yeah,
they gotta learn on their own.
And if you know your child, you know what kind of learner they are.
Yeah.
The kind that listen, the kind that reads, or the kind that gotta find out.
And ain't no learning lesson like heartbreak.
Exactly.
Ain't no getting your heart broke is, man, there's nothing that compares to that lesson. Nothing. You gonna make you ladies, y'all make demons.
What Sean about to do is get me in trouble. I'm listening.
Ladies, y'all make demons.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
I think you should grow from heartbreak, though.
Yeah,
if you feel hurt,
you do, but
some people don't grow from heartbreak at all. Though.
Some dudes become demons and they stay right there in that mode and they remember that and ain't nothing gonna change them.
Yeah, demon time, baby.
There's demons out there.
Yep.
Women, hey man, ain't no less. You see how? Yeah, if there's whoever's watching, if you a man, is there any lesson like heartbreak? I wish I could put a poll. I don't have enough people to watch me to have a poll up, but yeah, that might be a good show. There's no lesson like heartbreak.
Hey, don't say that too loud. Somebody gonna steal that idea.
Oh my gosh.
But you know what I admire about you guys though? Is when you really have business to take care of. Men versus women, right? When you really have business to take care of, a lot of those smaller things go out the window. When you really have a job, when you really are in your last semester of school, like when it's time to take care of business, you'll see a man like push heartbreak, push relationships, push women to the side and handle their business. Well, at least it used to be like that. I don't know if it's like that anymore, but
sometimes heartbreak can make you focus.
Mm-hmm.
We compartmentalize
a lot of stuff. Men compartmentalize a lot, and that's why you have a lot of men who go crazy and have nervous breakdowns in their 50s. A lot.
Yeah.
Mental health is very, very important when it comes to black men, because us as black men, we've always been told that it's weak to talk to somebody about your problems.
Don't cry.
Don't cry. No, I mean, man, there's nothing wrong with showing emotions. Nothing at all. Any man that's watching this, ain't nothing wrong with crying, ain't nothing wrong with being happy, ain't nothing wrong with being sad. Those are real emotions, and ain't nothing wrong with expressing real emotions. Nothing at all.
See, Rob, you're right. The president doesn't control. It's the rich folks that control the president, that control the taxes.
Right.
Because they write the tax plan to benefit themselves.
It's 81-79 Lakers with 10 minutes left.
Come on, Denver.
Get this dude.
Yeah, I said it.
Wait, you going for the Nuggets?
Yeah, man. I'm tired of LeBron, man. He got to go. Yes, I said it. Yes.
How are you going against the man that's trying to be the man?
You know what? The only reason why I want the Lakers to win is
81.
Is black.
That's
coach.
oh damn.
Black coach. That's the only reason.
How you gonna say that wearing a yellow shirt? I don't know what hurt me more.
That's why I'm wearing it.
You want.
That's why I'm wearing the yellow.
Oh God.
So
the
you
boys
LeBron
right
get the foul and he's in the front.
Because he fouled him.
Man, get out of here, man.
Come on, man. No,
well, I ain't gonna lie, but look.
Man, oh my God.
I voted for the Nuggets too, but I voted for different reasons though.
Same result, though. Same result.
It may be same result. That doesn't mean you got to throw LeBron the best.
Let's go.
Hey, look, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I was in the same place. I said the same thing back in the days, but
what's that?
I didn't like LeBron either.
Man, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
That dude with that yellow shirt on, man, he's a hater.
But look,
he's a hater.
No, back then I really did not like LeBron. But you know what? As of right now, look, I'm gonna be honest though. No. Look, when it comes to the GOAT conversation and who they keep saying, you gotta give LeBron his credit. You gotta give him his
credit. The GOAT. Stop saying he ain't the GOAT.
LeBron is the GOAT, man.
No, he's not.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm sorry. No. Oh, man, oh God.
I knew it. She dropped.
Who's the GOAT?
She better get a call.
Jordan's the GOAT.
Come on, man. Jordan was the most marketable.
He's the GOAT.
Jordan was the most marketable player. He's not the best player.
He's not the GOAT, man.
Man, LeBron has the most points.
If you look
top
at
10 in rebounds, and he's top 10 in assists, man. Come on.
If you look at the talent he was up against compared to LeBron, if you look at the talent,
you really gonna go with talent?
If you look at the talent he was against compared to a LeBron's talent, the people that LeBron is up against.
Hey man, LeBron can't help it that he came in when they stopped letting dudes play with hockey sticks.
Well, I'm sorry then. He ain't the GOAT because he didn't come in at the right time then.
He's the GOAT, man.
No,
he got the most points.
He got the most points.
He got the
most points. He got the most points. He's top 10 in assists and he's top 10.
He played long enough to have it. He played long enough to have it.
But that's longevity, though.
That's longevity. Why you not
that don't make you the GOAT? That don't make you a GOAT.
Okay, that don't make him the GOAT. But let's be real here. This man has done more beyond.
How many rings? How many rings does he have?
Don't do the rings.
How many rings?
Don't you dare do that rings.
How many rings? I wait.
He has at least 3, I believe.
Yes,
4.
3.
He has 4. He has
3 rings. Miss me with that GOAT mess.
Man, get out of here, man. LeBron is the GOAT, man.
No. Wait a minute.
Tartarian.
No, he has 4. He has 4. 2 of them with Miami, 1 in Cleveland, and then the other one was in the Lakers with the bubble. That's 4 rings.
And that really don't even count.
See, I knew everyone could say that shit.
What's going on, Black Money?
I knew everyone could say that shit.
What up, Black Money?
Man, LeBron is the GOAT, man. Don't listen to this hate.
Look, I seen the
fact. Come back as 213. Maybe they'll let you back on.
That's a different personality. No, we won't miss 702. Miss 213 is kind of abrasive.
Man, I'm abrasive. We need abrasive.
Oh man.
Oh man.
We're not here no GOAT, man. Y'all need to stop that nonsense.
Nah, you only argue with the rings.
Miss 213. Miss 213 wears croaker sack. Miss 213 wears croaker sacks and khakis, man.
What's going on, Black Money Court? But look, okay, you argue defense of how the league was back in the days.
Stop.
We was just talking about your video, Black Money.
Nah, I ain't gonna stop. Nah. Cause look, let's be real here. The defense back in the days was not nowhere comparable to the defense of today.
What?
It wasn't. Bro, let's be honest. That defense, no. The defense you're talking about wasn't defense. Let's keep it above.
That was defense.
No, it wasn't.
If you went in for a dunk, you got a black eye, that's defense.
See, that's bullcrap. That's
defense.
Today's world, that is a flagrant foul. Don't do that.
That's because this day and age, everybody's soft in the booty. That's why. Oh,
if you get a black eye, how are you gonna shoot?
I got a paper cut. Oh, come on, man. Everybody's soft. That's why I can't watch basketball.
Yeah, man. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I typed IMAS and my stuff came up, man. You gotta type I. You gotta type. Exclamation point, man.
Wally, could you talk to him about his night bot?
Yeah, Wally, I need your help with night.
I've been trying to tell this man to hit me up.
Yeah, he did say that.
I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow, Wally. I'm gonna hit you up this weekend, man.
Yeah.
I got a resume that I gotta do this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Where you at, Miss 702? I know you ain't dropped off.
She dropped off.
Yeah, but we can definitely compare that because my man, look, I ain't going to go with that. You
hey, Black Money.
That defense.
Black Money. Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT, Black Money? LeBron or Jordan? Who's the GOAT, Black
Allen
Money?
Iverson.
Yeah, you're right. Look.
What? Man, I love AI, man, but he ain't in the GOAT. He ain't in no GOAT conversation, man.
Wait, how much rings did Iverson have?
None.
Okay, then yeah, you
See,
can't make it in.
Black Money in the house.
Nah,
Black
Money.
I can't agree with that either. I'm
nah,
sorry,
Black. Nah, Black. Hey,
Black
Money. Black Money. Click that link, man.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put.
Man, click that link,
fight.
Black Money. Bring yourself up in here, man.
No.
Click that link, Black Money. Come up in here talking that mess.
I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna have to put up the number.
See, there he go. There he go. I like it.
Black Money.
Put up the claim because I'm telling you, there is stats out here that prove it across the board.
Black Money, hey, Black Money, click that link, Black Money. You talking that mess tonight, man. You talking that mess.
Man, Rodman can't score. What we talking about here? Rodman can't score. Don't you dare do that. You ready to take that bull?
Hey, click that link, BMC, man. You talking that mess. You ain't put LeBron on that list yet?
Hell no.
Man, Black Money, man.
He said you don't even watch basketball. Don't you dare do that. You call out days that you want to be playing, Joe. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look, the fact has already been covered. This man has triple doubles deep beyond anybody in the league right now, including those that are in the Hall of Fame. This man has superseded a lot of players beyond all means in triple doubles alone. Who else has done that? Nobody.
Okay. Man, he got LeBron ain't never had the best team. Never. Jordan always had the best team.
No,
LeBron never had the best. Get the hell. What?
Don't you do
that? You
don't
watch basketball, son.
His team? Look, Jordan's team was not great.
No, he said LeBron has never had a team around him. Jordan has never had a team around him at one point.
And at one point, we're talking about the Bulls when he was winning the championship.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
Scottie Pippen, Rodman.
Before him.
Okay, yeah, he didn't have a team either, but that was a building process. But my thing is, I think where he was going with it was he never had a team, and he was still able to motherfucking make it to the playoffs. Let's be honest with that.
But look at the talent he was against.
Look at the talent he was against.
Okay. Listen to me for a second.
Okay.
When Jordan was playing, you had the Detroit Pistons that had probably 5 superstars on the team, right?
That's true. Yeah.
You had the Atlanta Hawks that had at least 4 superstars.
I never heard about the Hawks, but being mentioned, but okay.
No, they did. You had the Celtics. They had a bomb squad. You had the Lakers.
Before his time, yeah.
While he was playing, Magic was playing with Jordan.
No, I know that, but notice one thing. The reason why I say that is because most people said when Jordan finally came up to his rise, those guys were old and outdated.
every team still had a superstar.
That's
like I
true,
said,
but were they top tier? Were they in their prime? No.
Detroit had just came off of winning 2-3 titles in a row.
Give or take,
right?
Give or take.
You had the Lakers. Magic was still hot, and he had a nice team with him. You had the Admiral, who had a nice squad. So that's Spurs. You had Utah, that had a nice squad. You had the Sonics, that had a bomb squad. You had Denver, that had a bomb squad.
Man,
no, stop, Maas. Look at
those
were greats that he went against. Every team had greats.
Man, all them teams wasn't good like that.
Indiana.
Okay. No. Let's be real here. For his time, for Jordan's time, it was great. Yeah.
Exactly. That it was the top 50. He played against a lot of the top 50.
Yeah, first time. Yeah, I'll give it to him. Okay, that's true.
That makes it tougher. If he had to go through tough teams,
and they just came out with the top 75.
Okay, wait.
They just came out with the top 75.
That's 25 people.
And LeBron played against a bunch of them.
25 against 50, almost 50.
Let's make wait.
Stop.
I'll say this. This is one thing. You can sit here and say he played with them, but my thing is he never superseded them when they were in their prime.
He plays with a lot of them that were in their prime. Come on, Reggie Miller was in his prime.
Man,
okay, when we talk
Reggie
about
Miller
prime,
was good, man.
Stop.
Reggie Miller was good. He didn't have no good teams.
His team was good back then. That's what I'm trying to say.
Come on, man.
Dude,
man.
I'm not going to say no lies. Each one of those teams had at least three
or four. Man, Jordan had two. Man, both Jordan.
He did. Jordan had a bomb squad.
What I'm saying is, for Jordan's 6 championships,
everyone else had a bomb squad too.
No. When Jordan won his 6 championships, his teams were the best teams.
His team, yes, was the best. Yes.
Yeah, that's in his time.
I'm just saying
he's saying before his time.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, what I'm trying to tell you is teams constructed themselves to beat LeBron.
I get that, and that's trifling that they have to do that.
Well,
I'm talking about when Jordan was playing, the teams were naturally loaded. Naturally, it wasn't none of this. Well, I'm gonna go play for Jordan.
Man, all them teams.
That's true.
All them teams you name weren't loaded, man.
They weren't loaded.
No, they were loaded for their time, though.
Jordan swept. All them teams you named, Jordan swept.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
But notice, because that's why I keep sitting here saying that was before his time. Because by that time, most of those guys were that before the time. But when Jordan was starting winning, they were decreasing in value.
So you trying to say that Indiana was depleted?
Because let's be honest here.
What I'm trying to say.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is LeBron made it to the finals 10 years straight.
Yeah, but how many did he win?
He won more. He won.
Jordan's undefeated in the finals.
No, that's a lie.
That don't mean nothing.
He got 6 rings. He got 6 rings.
He got 6 rings. He had 6-0 up until that time, but there was actually one more that no one doesn't want to mention that makes it 6-1. Because remember, there was a time that he actually went to the finals and he lost that one.
I don't remember that one.
See?
Damn, which one is
that? I saw 6 rings.
No, hey, people tell me this all the time. They said that there was one time he actually went to the finals and lost.
Who? He never did that. He never lost.
Jordan never lost in the finals.
People didn't remember that. People don't want to remember that. All right.
He was out of the league for 2 years, so it was.
No, of course, but that was amongst his time when he was winning. I'm talking about before that. Before he ever got the 6 rings, he actually lost one. That's what they remember.
He lost in the playoffs, but he didn't lose in the playoffs.
I didn't hear about the playoffs part, but
he didn't lose in the finals.
Yeah, he never lost.
If they never said finals, then that's one thing. But
yeah, it's the finals. He never lost in the finals. No, I was an avid Jordan watcher back then. I loved basketball. Hell, I still got VHS tapes of him smoking fools.
Yeah, man, you like Jordan though, didn't you?
Hell yeah.
I mean, everybody liked Jordan, but I didn't like the Bulls.
Comes with the territory. They was beating up on people. I loved it.
That's how I feel about LeBron. He's beating up on teams, and teams constructed themselves to go against him, man.
That's because basketball has become soft. Everybody come on, look at KD.
He still beat him. And he still beat him.
I know, but look at KD got to go to Golden State to win a ring. Come on, man. That's soft.
I mean, that's your boy from the DMV.
Okay, Miss 702 asked the question.
Is there a large Irish community in Kentucky? Nah. I can't say that there is. But I know Irish people. I know Irish people. They worship the Black Madonna. They worship the Black Madonna like Russians worship the Black Jesus. I do know that. You go to a big church in Ireland and they got the Black Madonna in them. Yeah. You know how you go into a church and they got the white Jesus over the they got the white Jesus over the baptism pool. Yeah, you go to the Irish church, they got a black Jesus over the baptism pool.
Okay, calm down. Hey, give us one more thing you're angry about, man.
Who, me?
You had a list of 13. I didn't hear. You got off the rails.
The last one that I had on here was that you meet a woman and you go out, and this ain't about me. This is about my best friend. So he had this lady that came in town to kick it with him for Derby. And he had a cookout. And a whole bunch of our female friends from college and just a bunch of our female friends came over. And she got an attitude.
How old was she?
She's older.
Wow. Never been married, I'm assuming.
I don't know. But she was real cool, but then she got mad and she just started being mean to her. She was. But she had to understand, like, I didn't just come out of nowhere when I met you.
Bingo.
I had a life before I met you. Now you here with me. Now I got female friends that they're just friends.
Her
Because like I
just need to understand.
Like I said, man, I have a lot of platonic female friends because I'm not trying. Some dudes told me I was crazy for not trying to smash all my feet to feet. Yeah, I got female friends that I'm not trying to smash.
Oh, smash.
I like having female friends that I'm not trying to smash. Man, all your friends can't be male friends, man. They don't even
make sense.
It don't even make sense. So every chick you meet, you try to smash, and I don't understand that mentality.
That's
of a man that can't be friends with a woman without it being sexual. That's another thing. That's another thing that irks me right there.
Hey, babe,
Dudes are saying they can't be friends with a woman. That does not make sense. If you can't be friends with a woman, how can you meet a woman?
Hey, real quick, Gardner. What was MJ doing year 95?
There you go.
Yeah. What was he doing year 95?
Well, they won the championship in 95. He's playing golf, I think.
Really?
95. He's playing baseball.
There was
baseball, golf, or something he was doing.
No. Because 93 to 94 he didn't play because he was playing in the Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when he came back, I think
he came back. He came back, which was the years of the 96, the 97s, and the 98s. He won those. Yeah. But I'm saying at 95, where was he?
I don't know.
You
looking at Google. You tell me.
He was with the Chicago Bulls. So where was he?
I don't know.
That means there was no 6-0.
No, it wasn't 6-0. I say he won 6 championships.
Okay. See, thank you very much. Because a lot of people like to keep saying 6-0.
Oh no. They say he's undefeated and going. He's undefeated whenever he was in the finals, like for the final 2 teams.
It's funny how they like to say that. I don't know about that. But okay, no, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'll figure that out later.
Yeah, Jordan's never lost in the championship.
Yeah, still more rings than LeBron. I mean, think about it,
man.
He may have 6 rings, but let's be honest. If we're gonna play the GOAT on 6 rings, there's more people that got 6 rings. That got more 6 rings than him.
Yeah, they are, but that's not the only reason. That's not the only reason.
But what I'm saying, man, is if we're going on the number of rings you got, Bill Russell got the most rings.
Exactly.
Yeah, he does.
He got 10.
Exactly.
And he was undefeated in championships too, 10-0.
And he's not even a scorer. He was just the rebounds, blocks.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't talk about him in the GOAT conversation though.
See, but that's the problem right there though.
Okay, but I'm not they. They don't
know, and I get that, but my thing is,
you give me 2 people and you say who's the GOAT, LeBron or Jordan? I'm gonna say Jordan every time. But if you say Jordan or Bill Russell, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see like people just don't want to face it on facts. Because every single time I see this whole Jordan LeBron conversations, they always go back to the rings. That's all y'all got though.
Oh no, I go back to way more than just the rings.
I mean, I know, but I'm just saying what I see what other people say.
Yeah.
Other people always go back.
They're one dimensional. I look at who he played against because you're as good as your competition is. You get what I'm saying?
Come on.
If you got a whole bunch of competitive superstar teams and you blowing them out the water, that says a lot.
Same thing for LeBron. I'm not saying.
Put 2 hands on him.
Let's go, Denver.
So, Mass, who you voting for to win?
Who, me?
No, Maas Apeal.
Oh, he want the Lakers to win. Me, I'm leaning more towards the Heat for me.
Oh yeah, on the East. Oh hell yeah, I'm going for the East.
Yeah, I'm more of a Heat dude than anything because I like Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy Buckets.
Yes,
hell
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now, if this was old, like if this was slightly a little bit old school basketball, now
let's go.
Get some heat because that's a rivalry game. But now it's just we just playing on the basketball field, ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? What it is. That's the only thing from the old school I somewhat miss. These rivalry games were they were on fire. Now they just
All right, Maas, you passed your 2 hours, bro.
Well, you better hold the Nuggets secure. It's only a couple minutes on the floor.
But you know what, Wally? My biggest wish I would have loved to see a black coach against a black coach in the finals.
Ooh.
I really wanted to see that.
Ah, man. Yeah. That's right.
And that would be the Celtics versus the Lakers. Black coach against black coach.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see. I would love to see that.
Wait a minute, they got a black coach?
Celtics does, yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'll keep up with their monkey binds ever since last time. I know they traded the other guy, so I didn't keep up with that.
Yeah, it's a black coach, and then the Heat has a coach of color.
Yeah. That's Eric Spoelstra. I know who he got.
Yeah, a coach of color. He would probably be the first coach of color to win the championship. The Heat's coach.
No, he been one. He was there when LeBron was there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was there when LeBron was there.
He was the coach?
The big three. Yeah, he was the big three. Yeah, actually, he was on the coaching staff. He moved up to be the head coach.
Yeah, no.
Why didn't he shoot the two?
When he as a head coach.
No. Yeah, he was the head coach. No, but I'm saying he was a part of the coaching staff, and then he moved up to be the head coach, and then that's when that thing was all done.
Okay.
Yeah. And Miss 702 says, Wally, you are an amazing young man. You make me worry a lot less about the future. Hey, I'm only one man. I'm only one person, though.
Be worried about the future, Miss 702. It's bleak for black people. It's bleak. Hey, because everybody want to stay here and fight. They want to fight over being in last place. It's like, I'm tired of that.
Honestly, I'm sorry, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I get it for me, but it's like everybody else is everybody else.
Yeah,
but you know what they say though, it don't matter how much of us survive. It's about whoever does choose to survives.
Yeah, everybody sitting around here fighting for last place. Like, I'm gonna go out and I'm fighting for my stuff. I'm like, I'm tired of fighting with these folks. Just leave me alone. Give me my money. Leave me alone. Let me go off. Leave me alone.
I am. I'm done fighting.
Yeah, I'm done. I'd rather just leave this place. You know, let it. I want to see if it go up in flames. I'm going to be watching from another country when it goes up in flames. Whether it be money, whether they blow themselves up because they love war so much.
I mean, we all know that's coming. I mean,
it's coming.
Oh yeah, it's coming. I mean, it's already been set in stone. It's coming.
It's coming because they're gonna try to throw the dollar out.
Well, of course. Yeah.
That's when they say the BRICS is going into effect.
Did you see where 30 African countries joined it? The BRICS.
I ain't surprised.
Yeah, 30 more countries joined BRICS into Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Hey man.
If they ain't know, they're gonna tell you, hey, we're gonna flip over to cryptocurrency. Oh yeah, fuck yourself with that one.
Maybe that's why Fed now is trying to pump their stuff up.
Of course, but even then, it's like, what difference?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, any bank can do that.
You're supposed to dump that.
Go log on in, whoop-de-woo, have a debit card, yay, same shit.
Yeah, what them folks doing with their money? That's what they want to know.
You're supposed to dump that, LeBron.
They want to know what I'm doing with my money, who I'm giving it to. They want to track it.
They can kiss my black ass. I mean,
would they say anything over $600, we got to report it?
Yeah, that's only if you got a business. Yeah.
Oh my God, you better leave me alone with that.
That sound crazy.
It does.
Yeah,
you got to report anything over 600. Man, come on,
They had
man.
to retract it. They retracted it.
Yeah, they had to retract it.
Yeah, they're gonna find another way to sneak it in.
But they can't force someone to use that Fed now, though.
I mean, hey, man.
But I won't be surprised if they do.
I ain't gonna even lie, man. They are really trying to, man. They trying to get a way to regulate crypto.
Of course, but
that's the only reason that they want to go to electronic funds is they trying to figure out crypto.
Yeah,
but
they're not
going to be able to figure it out.
Of course they're not, because they'll have to change the whole structure.
Right.
And that's the problem. They can't.
But see, their thing is they want to regulate the money, and you can't regulate crypto. It's deregulated money.
That's why they didn't want it in the first place.
Yep. But the funny part is, my brother was telling me this stuff the other day. He's like, all the people I know, they leaving. I'm like, well, I'm not surprised. But on another note, hey, at least that frees up more houses in a sense.
Man, these folks they don't want us here, but they don't want us to leave.
Exactly. Because they need somebody.
Yeah, somebody got to be the lower class.
Yep. Someone got to be in total pole.
2 points, 9 to 19 FG.C more stats.
Challenge this shit.
Nah, don't challenge it. It's a wrap.
They can challenge it. They got nothing left to do.
There's 12 seconds left.
Anthony.
Ooh, 12 seconds. They better be halfway.
Jaw kick against the Lakers. 42 minutes, 23 points, 9 to 21 FG.C more stats.
All right. Let's go.
Man, but look, this life out here, man, it's vicious out here, boy. It's getting all messed up all around the block. It's getting messy all around the block.
Yep.
But I still find it funny because at the end of the damn day, it's like, let's keep it real here. America got debt left and right around the corner, like always everywhere. But yet somehow y'all can always fund money to everywhere else. So how the heck can y'all possibly be in this much tragedy? Please tell me, how does it go?
They keep giving our money to these what I keep forgetting the name of them folks, man. The folks that's getting
the Ukraine?
Yeah, they keep giving our money to Ukraine.
And I still be laughing at that. You can have money, you have money for wars, but you don't got money for your people in the country.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And then, but you know what's funny, Wally? If you go on Facebook about a year ago, you got all these people saying hearts and prayers go out to Ukraine.
Hey, man.
Oh my God, I gotta donate some money. One dude said, I already donated, they took it out of my taxes.
Yeah, right.
Already
Well,
donated.
my thing is we got homeless people and we giving $1 billion to another country.
Yep.
They go to show you, America don't give a fuck about people.
No, they don't.
They talk about socialism, but that's global socialism.
Yes, it is. But they cool with that kind of socialism.
It's global socialism.
Now, I never heard of that black money.
I probably have, but I doubt it. The Mongolians? Is that what that said? The Mongolians?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I heard of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard of it, but I haven't done no real deep research. But I heard of the name.
But it's global socialism, but they don't call it global socialism.
They may as well. Shit, me. I mean, back in the days when they had people by the whips, it was freaking socialism.
Facts.
But then what they did, they said, "Oh, you know what? We're gonna flip the script. We're gonna go to communism. We're gonna go to capitalism." But yeah, why? Because you're already up there. That's why.
Yep. Once they got their money.
Yeah, they were able to stack their loads up, so they already there, so they can already go to capitalism. But see, people thought that we're in capitalism, so that's why we're able to be socially disadvantaged. No, you're in a disadvantage because beforehand we was in socialism, and a lot of motherfuckers want to go back to socialism. And that's the crazy part about it. They really want control of what you do.
Yeah. No, I'd rather have socialized. I'd rather have socialized medicine and healthcare.
So tell me, Gardner.
What's up? All right, you ain't drunk no more.
Did you go to the pharmacy in Brazil?
Yes.
Talk to us about that in terms of how different it is than going to the pharmacy here.
Well, it's wide. It's more wide open, to be honest. Like when I got sick, I got medication and I didn't have I didn't get it, of course, but Evie got it for me. I don't know. It was just more wide open. It didn't feel as though people were watching you.
You don't need a prescription to get medicine.
No. She was
Ain't
able to
that something?
She was able to get me something without a prescription when I got sick.
You can just go in the pharmacy and tell them what you want.
Yeah, it's well. See, the thing is we're in a system here where we got to get as much money out of you as possible, humanly possible.
The doctor got to get some money. Everybody got to get a cut when it comes to.
Everybody got to get a cut. See, with them, it's not about that. It's not about getting. It's about treating your people.
Exactly.
You know, your people
as much as possible.
Huh?
Keeping them alive as much as possible.
Yeah. Our policy here with pharmacies is to make sure, okay, we got to sell you crappy food that keeps you sick. And therefore, you got to go to the pharmacy to get medication to make you have more medication.
Crazy. When you can just go to the pharmacy and say, okay, I need this.
Yeah.
And pay for it and leave.
Yeah. But then also too, they some stuff you can't get because they got to have your license and they got to scan your license in to make sure you don't get it again. It's just they keep saying this is the land of the free, home of the brave, but there's not a lot of freedom here if you think about it.
Of course not.
There's not a lot of freedom because everyone wants to regulate and control what you do. If I'm an American, it's supposed to be all about freedom. If
But nothing really comes free. I mean, every move you make comes with conditions.
exactly, so they shouldn't say this is the land of freedom. They shouldn't say that because it's a farce. It's not true. Because if it
Yeah, but
was,
but they did that. Why? Because most people will take that literally. They will say it's freedom, and then they will push for freedom, right? As freedom to do anything, do this. But they also know that no, there is conditions, but they won't tell you that. They will just make you believe that. Why?
Yeah.
Because they want people to be reckless.
I got buddies in Africa. When I talk to them, the reason why they like Africa is because they say it's more freedom for them there. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy?
Oh yeah.
And like I said, I've been to other countries, and I've been to other countries. Like for example, when I went to Brazil, I was out there for 21 days. I was all over the place. I may have seen one police officer and two military personnel the whole time. Whereas you in America, you go out on the block, it's like these stormtroopers are everywhere. They look militarized. They're everywhere.
Well, I mean,
Everywhere.
yeah.
And I went to Brazil and I only see one cop.
I mean,
And
I saw some police when I was.
I've been to Africa and I saw a couple of military personnel.
Yeah.
And maybe one cop car go by.
I didn't see too many police, but the security guards had shotguns, and I mean that was enough for me. But then when you did see police, they were paramilitary and they had M16s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't them the what you say police over here. Nah, them police over here they ain't had no pistols.
Hell no.
Nah,
No, they ain't have. You're right about that.
they ain't had no pistols.
Oh man.
Nah.
They were dropping your behind. They didn't give a
Nah, pistol? Nah, they ain't got no pistola. No. I said
they were
pistola.
dropping you.
He said no. He said boom,
Yeah. I got the elephant stopper.
Yeah, hey, pistol. Yeah, man. Pistol. That's something that a criminal has. No.
Oh damn. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, pistol. That's what a criminal got. And when you go over there, yeah, them police, they not gonna be outgunned. That's one thing. Yeah, unless they dealing with the Batman. But yeah,
You said Batman?
Batman,
Oh.
the dude that got the AKs. But yeah, you ain't running up on. Nah, you ain't running up on the security guard in the Dominican Republic or Mexico. Nah, you ain't. Nah, try you want to. I saw a video where these dudes tried to rob a store in where were they at? A Muslim country. And they tried to rob a store of ex-Taliban soldiers.
So they got that work.
Oh, they got their work.
They
got their work. They got that work is an understatement. Woo!
What did Black Money just say? I think he answered the question.
He said some parts of Africa's bad. I'm gonna try to find this video. Woo. Yeah, dudes try to rob a store.
Yeah. I know when we was in Brazil, Evie was like, "All right, no, we can't go in this neighborhood." I was like, "For real?"
Yeah. Some scary times. This is some wild times.
People are crazy out here.
That's the military dude I saw right now. I'm watching an old video from Brazil.
One of your old, yeah, man.
Yeah, walking the streets. Brizzy.
Play if you want to.
Yeah.
Man, where is that video at?
Hurry up, man. I'm ready to go to sleep.
I'm ready to unwind.
Yeah. I had 2 of these, so I'm feeling real nice.
Oh man, here it is, dude.
I was double fisting.
Wow.
From the left,
double
from the right.
He was double fisted with coolers.
Yeah. I got one apple pear.
And
I had my grape.
Apple pear. Ooh, that's a new combo.
Yeah, man, that's at Mike's hard lemonade, baby.
Oh, that's a JV Mike.
I'm feeling kind of good. I'm feeling kind of lucid.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, boy. I got me some Subway cookies. That thing got me right.
Hey Wally, what you feel about the guy that choked out the guy, the Michael Jackson impersonator? They trying to humanize him by saying that after he choked him out, he tried to give him CPR.
No, he kept people away from checking on him. That's what I heard.
Well,
they were trying to check on him, and he was holding them back.
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, man.
Even the guy that was literally looking like Michael Jackson, the actual impersonator?
Not the actual one of them.
Oh, okay, one. Okay. Well,
it was a homeless dude who had mental health issues, and dude said it was self-defense, so he choked dude out until he died.
Oh,
yeah, it was self-defense.
Self-defense, my fat ass.
They even had them people on Fox News, them Klan members, like, but it was self-defense because he was being violent. He threatened people. Okay. So he was talking.
Hey, Black Money, man. Watch this.
Capriel.
Hey, man.
No, I wanted to go see that Black Money. I wanted to go see a competition. Next time I go there, I want to see a fight.
I got something for y'all. Watch this, man.
You see what it is?
Just watch. Everybody get their hands up like, man, these motherfuckers crazy.
What the world? You can't enlarge it?
Yeah, you got to enlarge that.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Look, he's stuffing his pockets. He's like,
hold on. Can I make it?
Did he just get aired out? Thank you.
Is it bigger now?
Yeah, it's definitely bigger. Yeah.
I have my glasses on.
Damn. Still, I ain't got to put my glasses on.
What the hell?
Put them, man. Look how many stacks he put in his back pocket.
Oh, these people getting robbed.
Yeah, they get
okay.
up.
They robbed the Al Qaeda shop.
Oh shit!
He got aired out.
Damn!
Who shot him?
Oh, dude, out the back room. They shot him through the door, man.
Motherfuckers! Ah, god damn! Look at it.
Hold on, man.
God damn, this is tough.
Music creates a moment.
Hey, man.
You can go.
I'm assuming the game over and the Lakers got smoked.
Man, go ahead on. Hey, man.
Hold on. Oh hell no! Don't
you
tell
see
me
that door? You see that door? You see that door with Osaka on it? Watch the door.
Yeah.
Watch the door with Osama on it.
I see it.
Yeah, just watch the door with Osama on it.
He didn't see that dude leave, did he?
I don't think he did.
That dude walked in the back, said, "I got something for him. I got something for you.
Watch,
You peep."
watch my man. Watch my man with the purple on. Watch his stumble. Oh,
Okay, so someone
they
from
still
so
shooting
wait.
him. He's still.
Okay, so someone from the outside popped his ass. Yeah, someone from the outside popped that ass.
Hey man. Whew.
God damn.
Yeah, I don't think that they'll be robbing anymore.
Oh shit.
Stores occupied by Al Qaeda, by the Taliban.
By the Taliban. Come, Mr. Taliban.
My man was like, "Y'all shooting me, but I'm gonna get up out of here. But y'all shooting me." And on that note,
I'm about to,
it's 11:25. It's 11:29. We've been on for an hour and 2 hours and 25
I'm
minutes.
about to do the Miss 702.
Drop.
Hey, Black Money. Yeah, sheesh.
Because they're out by 5 points. Ooh, Lord.
They're gonna win the
Hold
next
on.
2 because they want LeBron to get it so he can retire.
Hell no. Hell no. No. Hey, look.
What happened, Black Money? Beef I don't discuss, shorty out of line.
I think that's a lyric, a bar or a line. Yeah.
Oh. I was like,
Dropping
damn.
bars.
Ooh, Lord. Okay. Oh God.
Ooh, yeah, Miss 702, yeah. My man said, oh.
Okay, let me see.
But tonight was a good show. We had participation.
Oh, damn.
Did everybody get them likes up?
Did everybody get the
Yeah, 4 chat tokens in.
Man, I don't know if I want to do a Thursday night show no more, man. LeBron is man, they killing it. It's the finals, man. So everybody's watching basketball.
Let's see this.
Facts.
Everybody's watching basketball.
Facts. You going against the monster.
The Lakers had a slightly better percentile in field goals, even though it don't look so. But
Yeah, they got home. They got home.
they lost by the 3-pointer. They were equal in free throws. They got outpainted by the rebounds, slightly outdone by the assists, only by 1. They had the most blocks.
What I'm saying is Denver was supposed to do what they did. Denver did what they were supposed to do. They won at home. They're supposed to win their home game.
Lakers are undefeated at home.
Now the Lakers got to go home.
Well, they undefeated at home.
Yeah, the Lakers got to go home and win. I mean, yeah.
Shit, even when it was at home, they lost.
That Taliban, hey man, them Taliban dudes wasn't joking, man. You go in there and try to take them stacks up out of there.
Boy, look, if Denver goes 3, boy, I already knew it. I called it.
If Denver wins the next game, yes, it's probably.
Look, this is
Denver's
why I
not
told
gonna-
this, because I was on another channel that I work on. I said game 5. I ain't gonna even cap. I said game 5.
Black money. You right. Yeah. But Black Money said he was rapping for that Taliban video. Head busting that. Man, I think Black Money, they shot him up. I don't think he got head bust. I think they just tried to shoot him up.
I'm surprised he was able to leave. Shit, I thought he really got hit.
Man, if he'd have fell on the ground on the inside of there, man, they'd have lit him up.
That's what I'm about to say. Like, how the hell did you get dropped? Oh, hell no. You must have just dropped and ducked. Because the way they were shooting, boy.
Man, he got shot straight in the back. Bow, bow through the door. Bow, bow. He dropped. He said, oh. He got up and did the pop lock out the door, and they were still
pop his chest out. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, he didn't walk too much further. Oh man. I wouldn't want to see a woman get done like that. Damn. But tonight's show was cool.
Yeah.
We got to talk a lot about a whole lot of stuff. It was off the rails, so we talked about a whole lot of stuff that just bothered. A lot of stuff has been bothering me, and I wrote it down. And yeah, but we'll be back Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Two Aries. We're lining up some interviews we're gonna be doing. And just the overall format and topics are going to be different going forward. We're going to do some stuff that's more engaging and, less about relationships and more about embetterment.
Empowerment and betterment.
Things of that nature. I'm still going to be my wild self on Maas Apeal Live. I'm still going to be my wild self.
I'm going to be my conservative self.
Where? On Two Aries?
Yeah, I'm going to be conservative as usual.
Okay. Trump.
And the rest of us will just be the guests.
Yeah, man, we got Trump, man. We got Trump over here, Republican. Hey, man, that dude is wild, man. He got convicted of rape and went and did a town hall meeting, man. Who does that, man?
Because they lying on the man. They lying.
Who does that, man? Who gets convicted? Who gets convicted for rape and then go do a town hall? Now, that was something we could have talked about. Now, that's bold.
That's something for your next show right there.
Hey, man, that dude is bold, man. You get convicted of rape, and then the next day you
mean grape. Grape. You can't say that word on YouTube.
Grape?
Grape. You got to say grape.
Get the hell out of here, man.
Dude, they demonetized.
You can't say RAPE. You can't say it straight up.
You can't say it.
I said grape.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying, but yeah.
He got convicted of grape?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's the usual word that people would use because it's just adding an extra letter.
Okay, well, yes, he got convicted of grape.
Yeah,
whatever they.
Yeah, it sounds silly, but people want their money, man.
He got convicted of heavy petting or whatever he was doing, but he got convicted and he went on a damn town hall meeting the next day.
Man, look, this is all an episode. They can't really lock him up. They can't do nothing. They all know it's bullshit.
Hey, man,
it's all BS. They just trying to lower his popularity. They just trying to throw him under the bus.
Man, they can't lower that dude's popularity.
He got more
people
popular.
That like him. The people that like him are gonna like him. Oh, we didn't even get to talk. Yeah, the dude. Well, I didn't get to finish, but what I was saying, Wally, was the guy that choked out the Michael Jackson impersonator. Mm-hmm. They raised $2 million for his fund in less than like 20 minutes.
Ain't that crazy?
The guy that was choking the dude?
Who killed the dude?
Oh, hell no.
I mean, who deleted the dude? Sorry, YouTube.
No, they started a GoFundMe for him, and he had 2 minutes. He had 2 million in about 25 minutes.
Well,
for his legal fund.
Well, this is the world we're in. This is the world we're in.
Yep.
All I can do is just wave my white flag. My tiny emoji white flag. That's all I can do.
And that's why I'm trying to get the hell out of here.
Wow. $2 million, man. In about 20 minutes. That's crazy.
Hey, dude, when you set up a system that's set up for people to look like you to win at all costs, like I said, I don't understand why black folks are sitting around here trying to fight that. It's just we got to leave. We got to lead them to their own demise. Yeah. But I know a lot. Yeah. I know a lot of us are scared. We don't want to leave this place. It's too stressful here, man. There's too much trauma. It's too much trauma. Every time I look, one of us is getting deleted by a cop. Or a cop is lying on us. I'm like, come on, man. You're supposed to be a cop. Why are you lying? You got politicians lying.
That's what they
Hey,
built
man.
for. That's what they built
Newscasters
for.
lying.
Hey, man, came out that Jamie Foxx was still in the hospital, man. His daughter was lying.
She was lying? Wow.
I see it.
My dude is still in the hospital, man. She was lying out her teeth.
Wow. I just don't get it, man. It's a lot of mental health issues with Americans.
Hey, man, y'all like my grown man baby baseball cap? But yeah, man. $2 million in 20 minutes.
They want to make sure he get off. They
trying to get dude the best lawyer money can buy.
And they talk about the black man and talk about his 44 past crimes. Like, okay, yeah, that's why he got choked out.
44 past crimes, but they brought up the dude. Well, he did try to give him CPR after he choked him out
for 15 minutes.
Hey, man. A black life is the value is
it's less than a dog.
Hey, man. Hey, man. You ain't never lied about that one.
All right, man. Sign us off. I'm tired.
All right.
Yeah. Got to get up and work tomorrow. You ain't got work tomorrow. You ain't got work till tomorrow night.
Yep.
But yeah, you're gonna need your rest. You're going to the Who Scout. Your weekend gardener, he'll be working in the Who Scout tomorrow. So we want to say a prayer for him.
Man, I think we got 1 or 2 kids, man. Them kids ran.
Oh man, hey Wally, man, they had a whole house full of kids that ran out and got away
at the same time. That joint was crazy.
Same time, they all the kids ran out of the house at the same time and bolted.
I'm still trying to figure out why one of them idiots grabbed a bag of frozen French fries. I didn't get that one.
Wherever he was gonna cook them. Hey man, that's these little young dudes, man. Where was he going, man? Where was he? I mean,
well, they went and carjacked someone. Then they went to the vape store. They tore it up or whatever, or robbed them. I don't know what they did, man.
They went to the vape store.
These kids, man. That's why I say our future for black kids, man. This generation, man, they done. They done, man. And these are 15, 16-year-olds running around here causing all this mayhem.
Well,
Tuesday on 2 Aries.
They are just
juvenile delinquency.
Someone need to lay hands on these kids, man. Don't shoot them, but lay some real nice hands on them. Real nice. I'm talking about smooth to the jaw. Just bow, bow. Because I'm serious, they walk around here, man. They threatening counselors. They jumping in grown men's face, and they know we can't touch them.
They ain't jumping in your face.
No, they ain't jumping. But I'm saying other counselors, they're jumping in their face.
Yeah, what I'm saying is they know whose face.
Yeah, they know.
To jump in.
They know. But still, though,
yeah, man, them kids ain't no. Yeah,
but they know we can't touch them. That's what I'm saying.
Shit me.
And that's why when they leave out and they run around up to a grown man in the public, I want them to put some hands on them and show them really this is fighting. That stuff that you think is fighting, that's not fighting. This is fighting.
Hey, man.
Put them bambas asleep.
And on that note,
we're out.
Maas Apeal Live with Wally and your weekend gardener. We out. Have a great weekend.